10, welcome in. Congrats on first. How are you doing? And thank you for the check-in as well. Hope you're doing well. Let me give you a shout out. Yo and Tiff, welcome in as well. Let me give you a shout out. Log on, so mad. What happened? How to throw? Oh, that's rough. That's always rough. I'm sorry. Angie, welcome in as well. Thank you for the check-in and the hydrate. I'll give you a shout out as well. And the care package. Oops. There. Phoenix was killing the whole game. Oh gosh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Finally on lunch break at the same time as one of our streams. Nice. Let's go. Let me do my. Here, I'll go to just chatting. Will I do my care package and hydrate? Eclipse, welcome in as well. Thank you for the check-in. You're babysitting right now. Welcome in, noobs. Here, let me give you a shout out. Drown tradition is still going strong. Yes, yes, it is. uh, can't hear at the moment. And ads planning to stream this weekend. Ooh, okay, nice, nice. Uh, lurk. There we go. What if I steal the baby? Thank you for the lurk, noobs. Thank you for the check-in as well. Saying hi from work. Angel, welcome in. No telling, absolutely not. We don't snitch here. But thanks for popping by. Hope the rest of your shift goes well. In my arms. All we can do is hold on. Hold on. Alright. Oh, I didn't actually drink. Whoops. Alrighty. And I also need to disable co-op. Randos are trying to join my world. Alright, there we go. You have to go back to work, but I have to come claim crown. Nice, nice. Well, it's great to have you back, reigning supreme, 10. Hope the rest of your shift goes well. Foggy Island is no longer foggy for your ether game. Nice, let's go. Progress. Days off were cut short. Coworker has family stuff. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Hopefully, the time you do get is relaxing and peaceful. Finally, here from the ads. Hi, Eclipse. Welcome in. Good to see you again. Hope things are going well. Just give me a reason. Oh, actually, I don't know these lyrics. 58. I wonder. I think Noobs might actually be close to surpassing you, if he hasn't already. I'm blinded, I can't see the end. That was yesterday, and yes, good day off. Nice, nice. Thank you for the lurk 10. Hope your shift goes well. Uh, did I miss anything? I don't think so. Let me see. Is Jua, are you here? Before I start pinging you. We don't acknowledge him. Wild. No, you're not here? Okay, good. I'll ping you then. Alrighty. Today, I'm thinking it's gonna be a chill day because we're pretty caught up on stuff. I'm okay. We have 2 weeks until Snezhnaya, and I really am just like kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel of quest logs and things just to get content done. I'm wondering in this interim, I might just do a different game until Snezhnaya comes out. Uh, Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out, and that's exciting. I've never actually played the full Halo 1 campaign. I'm pretty sure I've played Halo 2. If I haven't, I know for a fact I played Halo 3, because that was a huge deal when it came out. But I did play a lot of Halo 2 co-op and Halo 3 co-op with a friend of mine growing up. Maddie, welcome in. Good evening. Uh, doesn't like hangouts apparently. No, no, it's just like, see, the thing is, I could just do all the hangouts, but I could also just do them whenever. Like they're fun, but they're also just they'll always be there. Here, Maddie, let me give you a shout out. Started the dance event. I have not started the dance event. I'm gonna wait until it's fully unlocked, which should be tomorrow. So next stream will be the dance event. So crazy to think about 2 weeks in this now, how far we've come. I know, it's crazy. It's been a wild ride. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't know anyone who's not excited actually. For Snezhnaya. Everyone that I've heard from is super excited. Uh, yeah, but that's the same with World Quests. I I guess. So you're here's the thing, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Um, and I don't really have a a great justification to separate the two, other than just I don't know, impact, the Genshin impact. Tomorrow, yep. To go to Iceland seems so far away. Once upon a time, I know it's even wild because like we're already this far. How much like how soon, how close Conria is gonna be? We don't know because like the chapter number was just question marks, so we don't know what's gonna be between Snezhnaya and Conria. It could be a lot of like filling in the map, or it could just go straight to Conria. I don't know. Either way, like we're like tangibly close to Conria. So hype for all of it, but also out of things to farm so you don't think of it. I'll take Columbina. Oh no. Oh sad. I'm so sorry, Eclipse. But surely she'll come back around. I have a theory that Stendrone will have a rerun in Snezhnaya, and that Child will have a rerun in Snezhnaya because they were both mentioned and they both seem like the startings of like planting seeds for like lore significance and impact. At least Child, because he said that we should meet up with him when we get there. So I think he'll have a rerun. Sandrone being like the introduction to Stellar Conduct and also just a really good character, good unit. I think that she'll also have a rerun. Then give us Dane True, please. Oh, he'll be. The time that we got to like have him on our team was interesting to say the least. It didn't really give a whole lot, but I don't know. I want to know what his element is because on the on the wiki on the original post it was always like these weird gray symbols that doesn't seem like a language. It just seems like it was censored, but like very fancily. I don't know. Today hangout, Thursday event, third theater, sixth hangout, probably 10th forcing Null to finish the aquarium or at least see the Secret Centroni cutscene, and then 13th Snezhnaya. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Also, can we get some mod pats for Jua? Jua's been such a he's been like not just a great friend, but like the one of the best mods to help me through all of this and keep track of all of my like crazy stuff going on. I really appreciate him so much. So thank you so much, Jua. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you guys for being here and putting up with me and hanging out. Thank you, thank you. If we go to Conrio, want playable rare. Oh, that would be interesting. I don't know. He seems like he'd be fun, but I don't know if I want him playable just for like the impact we get. Then again, he did kind of get redeemed, so maybe. Uh, Water don't need a rerun. He's had how many freaking reruns? Like three by the time we got to Sumeru. Yeah, but he hasn't had a rerun in a while, so can't wait for Dane to not be playable because he doesn't have an element. True, man. Bark, welcome in. How's it going? Jewel, could I get a shout out for Bark, please? Decided to download Zenless again. May regret. Yeesh. Thank you for another shout out from Maddie, and thank you for the shout out to Bark. But yes, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Uh, my stream anniversary is coming up next week. Still don't really have plans. um, I may do something. I really don't know. There was stuff that I want to get done, but I keep procrastinating and I keep like just putting it on the back burner to just do other things. Um, But if not by then, I want to see if I can have something by my affiliate. So we'll see. Scronkly must have mismet. Oh yeah, no, it's okay, Jula. No worries. All right. Let's what song is this? Oh, this is Escape. This is another game that well, okay. I was gonna say I'd like to play Persona on stream, but I know a little bit, and I don't know if I want that on stream. Okay, but anyways, today is going to be a chill a chill day of hangouts, I think, and also tea parties. So let's get into it. All right, so uh, don't really dislike Child. He isn't your favorite though either. I understand. I completely feel that. I don't know why I pulled for Child, because I was really underwhelmed with his gameplay. Uh, I hope that if they do some like Snezhnaya stuff, that maybe he gets buffed somehow to counteract, like, I don't know, his playstyle is, it's unique. I like that he goes from bow to melee. I do like that. But the actual like play style itself is not my favorite. He's a fun character though. Hydro Archer. How many Hydro Archers do we have actually? Hydro Bow. 3. We have 3 Hydro Archers. But see, the thing is, like, well, at least Yelan. Yelan's a pretty meta character, so I don't know. Child's just a Hydro Archer, as I'm assuming a DPS with that kind of kit. I'm assuming he was meant to be a DPS. Quality of life reasons, at the start, he was the only Hydro Archer until Yelan. Yeah, okay, yeah, you got it before me, I think. Alright, let's see. Today, we'll start with Tea Party as usual, which is garbage. We need a 4-star one. Oh, shoot, you're right. Those are all 5 stars. Huh. Okay, let's see.
To this tea party.
We've got... We could invite Farina. I'm thinking the next order would be Farina, Albedo, Arlecchino... Well, hang on. Oh, we do have Nivelet here, too. I don't know. Would he drink tea? He likes water. Would he drink tea? Tea is just water and leaves, right? Heat it up. At its core. Like, I know it's more than that, but at its core, there's water in tea. Maybe we could, maybe we could get him something. Either is the 4-star Hydro Archer. At least, wait, that's your opinion? Which garbage? Need a 4-star? Oh, yeah. No, but I mean, having an accessible one, I think, would be good. So you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong, Angel. I think having an accessible Hydro Archer would be nice. Mainly because your Ether game had to have Barbara climb to the weirdest path to the one pillar in the OG Apple Archipelago. Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm thinking, okay, so Farina. Then Albedo. Ooh. Wait, I'm trying to make like a path here. Maybe Albedo, Farina, Neuvillette, and then Arlecchino, Linny, because of Arlecchino, Wanderer, Lama Nefer, Marianne. I don't know if I like that. Nefer's is nice, Nivelet is lore, Arlecchino is Snezhnaya lore. Ooh. Okay. Cobalt, welcome in. Good to see you. How's everything going, my friend? Where she had to stand in the perfect spot to have her E hit the pillar hanging below her. Oh no. Not the trigonometry, not the big brain math. You did Linny's tea party today? Ooh, nice. Did you like it? The eye, yes, the eye. How you doing, Cobalt? I don't know if the rock is an endearing term or an offensive term, so... It was cute? Okay. Fine, off work for a few days and excited for Zenless Annie tomorrow. Oh, nice. Oh, it's the anniversary. I forgot. Or did I even hear about the anniversary? I'm sure I had. Nice. What are they doing for the anniversary? Maybe I should Maybe I should have streamed Zenless today. Whoops. Oh well. We're here. I needed to do more stream days, I think, at some point too. Alright, I think let's invite Albedo, I think. It is a term. It is a term indeed. Alright. Let's do Albedo's tea party. And then while I do the tea party, I want to see what you guys think, because we've got quite a few hangouts. Let me go through the hangouts real quick. And then we'll get back to the tea party. But we've got quite a few hangouts. I have an idea of one that I think I want to do. But do you guys have any preferences for the ones that we have not done yet? We have Kaya, Kave, Heizo, Shinobu, Ningguang, Yunjin, Goro, Beidou, Sayu, Toma, Diona, Barbara, and Chongyun. So all of them except for Noelle, Bennett, Farzan, Layla, and Lynette. Because I don't know anything about any of the hangouts that I haven't done, haven't touched. Nothing's really been spoiled for me or anything, and it's, you know, they're characters that are in the game. They're characters that are here. They're characters that are not Noelle, so that should give an idea of how much I know about what's going on with their stories. Hat Guy is Hat Guy. Linny brings his family. Albedo is interesting. Okay, we might stick with Albedo then. So Out of the Loop was Zenless. Haven't played since Hugo released. Heckin' Lost. I don't even know who Hugo is. Diona, because you don't like her, is crazy. Maury, welcome in. How are you, Maury? Oh, yo, Cedro, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I tuned into your stream a little bit earlier, Cedro. Hope it went well. Jewel, can I get a TSO for Cedro, please? Free 5-star limited with weapon. Ooh, okay. 3 banners guaranteed not to miss characters. Money incentives for more characters and cosmetics, but it's more passively. New Void Hunter, basically big powerhouse. New story first. Haramasa rerun since release. That's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, wow. 2 times now, let's go. Thank you so much, Cedro. I appreciate it. I appreciate you very much. Hope your stream went well. They're giving free Hugo with weapon for Annie, funnily enough. Interesting. Thank you for the shout out. How is Stranova? I don't know why I said it like that. How is Stranova? Very chaotic. But did you get some dubs at least? At least one win is worth it, I think. Alright, let's see. I did not do this correctly. Hang on. There we go.
Who should I invite?
I think we'll stick with Albedo, because I think they'll have a good conversation. So we'll see. What did Jua say? You said Albedo is interesting. Okay. Yeah, let's send Albedo an invite. Where is he gonna be? A chat in the snowy mountains. That's what I figured, I guess. Okay. That about makes sense. Ooh, that's his lab too, I think. Organize the bridge. Yep. Nice.
Come on, keep up.
For reference, they gave Haramasa away for free 6 months into the game release, and this is his first rerun for the second Annie. Wow, that's kind of insane. How many characters does Zenless have total? Because I know, like, it's getting harder for Genshin characters to rerun because there's like 100 and hang on, I've got the number pulled up here, or I got the number. There are 100 and oh, those are estimate numbers. 118 currently released.
You seem tired. Would you
So,
like some tea? I'll brew you
well,
some.
Angel's also
Do
on
you
top of
take
that
sugar?
too.
1
Sheesh.
cube or 2?
Angel's the knower. Yeah, but there's 118 characters. It's getting harder for people to rerun because they keep adding more characters. What is Zenless at? If you want to try to get back, I will definitely hit you up. Yes, Cobalt. I might start off stream just to kind of get back into it a little bit. But we'll see. I do want to. Oh shoot! I do want to at least kind of get into it casually again. Because I know I'm missing out on a lot of stuff. It looks really fun. I keep seeing things about it, and it looks really fun. This one is neat too. Currently right now, think roughly 56. Okay, yeah, so they've got a decent pool. But that's definitely, you know, gonna be hard for everyone to get a rerun chance. Hadamasa's first rerun is great. Yeah, that's wild to think, because Zenless came out, what? So this is its first anniversary or second anniversary? It can't be its first anniversary, is it? Wouldn't be... Wait, wouldn't be if they put some organization behind like Star Rail? Yeah. No, you're not wrong. Rusty with the combat style? Yeah, it's... I mean... That's one thing that I'm never really great at with all these different gacha games. I'm very much like Genshin's because I love just unga bunga hack and slash. I do like the strategy aspect of things like Star Rail, or I mean, I guess Zenless is kind of hack and slash too, but for some reason I think it's the parry. I think it's the parry and like the swapping. I think that's what gets me the most. Genshin just seems to rerun people at random. I mean, they've probably got some reason. I'm sure part of it is motivated by profit, how much money certain characters can get them. They're adding more characters to the Lost Pool for the older limiteds, which is fun. Ooh, okay. Zenless mentioned? Yes, Zenless mentioned. The anniversary is coming up. We do multiple polls to whittle it down. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. Alright, so guys, vote. Why can't I sit in this? There we go.
It's a rare occasion indeed when Miss Androne finds the time to visit Mondstadt.
Ooh.
You provided such invaluable help when I was researching the numerological array. I wanted to thank you in person.
You're too kind. But such things lie well outside my area of expertise. The credit for completing it should really be all yours.
It was a team effort. Come to think of it, where's Durin? Seeing as you're practically his guardian, I thought he would be unable to stray too far from your side.
You're not entirely wrong. But recently, he's been making headway with his social skills. So I've been trying to encourage him to be a bit more independent.
Aren't you worried about him?
A little. In the past, if he was on his own and interacting with someone whose personality was, let's say, strong, he tended to...
Pick up bizarre habits? Mimic unusual verbal tics?
Precisely. I take it you've experienced something similar, Miss Androne.
Is it with Columbina?
Do you even need to ask? I'm practically an expert.
I feel like she's talking about Columbina.
Typically, after a meeting with Grandmaster Varka, I'll take Durin to visit Sucrose and help with her research. It allows him to find his focus. But if he spent too long with acting Grandmaster Jean, we'll pay a visit to Klee so he can rediscover how to relax.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Just looking after my family. How would you handle such situations?
Me? I don't have the energy for that sort of mess.
I feel like that's a little ironic that she would not have the energy.
But it seems to me that if someone's good by nature, no matter how much they're influenced, they'll always return to their true self.
An excellent observation. Perhaps I can adopt this way of thinking.
Oh, that was cute. I like that.
Thank you for treating me, Miss Androne.
Alright, picture time.
Thank you for treating me, Miss Androne.
Alright. Sure. Composition-wise, it's kind of hard to get super great pictures, but
Thank you for treating me, Miss Androne. All right, until we meet again.
Fox, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. How have you been? Let's see. Several has also added 6 characters to switch into the standard pool that used to be event characters. Ooh, okay. So the light cones have also entered the shop as well. Oh, nice. It's been nice since it's Ju and Nagi who have been gone for like a year. You prefer the Zenless way of handling that since you can get the energies for free with materials and it's not battle pass locked. Ooh, okay. Alright, and Ju has got the polls going for the hangouts. In the meantime, I'm going to condense my resin and turn in commissions. Fellow Noel main, yes, welcome in, Fox. Good to see you again. How's it been? Doing good? Chilling by the campfire right now. Oh, nice. Nice. I want to ask where you're camping, because that could get a bit, you know, personal, but hope you're having fun. Hope it's a good time. You would, but your phone won't let you. Wait for... I must have missed something. And sorry, we can actually pick your pool of standard characters you can lose to. Oh, that's super nice. Wait, that's actually really nice. What the heck?
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Alright.
Thank
We're
you for
running low on,
completing
fate points, or not fate points, what are they called? Encounter points?
Ad Astra.
I actually don't even need to do this because we've already maxed out the battle pass. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so that means I'm gonna treat myself and get one of the weapons soon. Let's see, we did the tea party. Waiting to see who we're doing for the hangout. Okay. Oh, okay, so wait, is vote number 3, is that the final one, Jewel, or how many more polls are there? Camping in your country? You know, fair enough. Hope it's a fun camp. I'm not one big on camping. I've camped a fair bit in the past. I'm not the biggest fan of nature. I like the idea of it more than actually doing it. Nature plus also just the inconvenience. I don't know. I'm definitely more of a stay inside the spaceship type of floating eyeball. I need to know who's good for Yashuangguang. Got Astra with her and Banyue, but Banyue is dead. You better go finish your work. Can't vote on the polls Ju was making. Oh, I see. That's what you were saying. Gotcha. Well, hope the work goes well, Angel. Hope you have a good rest of your shift. Thanks for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Final poll, now or never. Orchid, welcome in. Thank you for the check-in. Imagine Noah was first for the tea party, if she can. She cannot, sadly, but if she could, she would have been. The first was Columbina. Back later if you're still streaming? Absolutely. Take care, Angel. I'll see you later. Shot and killed on impact? Yikes. Love fishing, but also an interior guy? Absolutely. Yep. It's another one of those things where it's like, I've fished in the past. I like the idea of it more than actually doing it. I'm just not like an outdoorsy, athletic, you know, being. Alright. Also an indoor cat? Yes, that's the best way to put it. Alright, that's for the event. Alright, so we've got the final poll. Interesting. Alright, got a little bit of time left on this, so vote in the poll for who we should do for Hangout. Whose Hangout you guys want to see me do today. And I think this might be how we do the rest of the Hangouts, is just leave it up to chat. We'll just run a poll, or a few polls. And then that's how we'll do it. So every day will just kind of be a mystery until everyone votes. Basically, anyone who is a veil maker Helsisia, aka Funny Arlecchino, would work. Looks like it'll be Beto. Alright, looks like it's Beto. Alright, which is weird because I saw 3 Sayu votes on the previous one, but 0 this time. They're all trial use, so you've got a pick of almost everyone. Alright, let's see. Alright. Oops, that's requests. Beto. Alright, I'm assuming we're going to Liwe. Alright, here we go. I like Beto, she's cool. To the Alcor. Yep. We just teleport? We can. Okay, that's nice. Imagine, if you will, the joke spear character, but it's the same VA as
Well, would you
Arcano.
look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, look who the sea washed up.
Ahoy there, traveler! So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Homecoming celebration.
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma. Are the rumors true?
Man, that was forever ago.
That's what I heard too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's Vision Hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done, traveler.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough.
All I wanted was to have a chat with the Electro Archon. That's not incorrect. It was a joint effort. I can't take all the credit.
Look at you being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The honorary knight. Pretty impressive.
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
If it's everyone, Sona plus Zhao is basically a shotgun for alt mode. Interesting. I'm like peripherally aware of stuff. That's how old this is. This was released in 2.3. My gosh. And when's the last time we had a hangout released? It's been at least 2 full versions, I think. Let's see. Okay.
That's right. Wow, I'm getting excited just thinking of being the traveler's crewmate. Hey, what do you say we arm wrestle?
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Oh, Captain on deck!
Captain, we were just trying to talk the traveler into joining the crew.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beto. Surely you've got a way to get the traveler on board.
I still think that maybe they could be pirates, secretly, at the very least.
Oh, he's on board right now for the celebration, isn't he?
Can't see the names. I don't know the looks. If they've got a special icon for their element, can get it from that. Otherwise, gonna need some help to identify. Mood. Green-haired idol, pinkest bunny with fur. Lynette. Lynette was the last one? 4.5 with Lynette? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
All right, I get it now. There is something special about you, traveler. You earned everyone's respect, myself included. So it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such as yourself.
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
Well, yeah.
So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us?
I mean, makes for a good vacation at least.
Well, if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
Man, that's true.
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on making yourselves the strongest that you can be. If we are powerful, they will come to us. Isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the first place?
Yes? A strong sailor is always looking for a sturdy ship.
I guess
I
I
like the way
almost
that guy
forgot the
talks.
first lesson you ever taught me. Thanks for the reminder, Captain.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss. I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
Crew seemed excited to see me. Thanks for helping me out back there.
Hey, don't mention it. As a host, it would be pretty embarrassing to continue letting my guests be put on the spot like that. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Why would I? I'm actually quite interested in life of a sailor. Why would I? I should be thanking them for taking me to Inazuma. Actually, yeah.
All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think your good luck must have rubbed off on me on the way over. I made an interesting find on the beach shortly after we parted ways. Let's talk about it over there, where it's a little quieter.
Where's over there? Ah, there's over there.
Someone needs assistance.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates. We searched the wreckage and found a map.
Ooh.
At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky. But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
Ooh, a Liyue treasure map in Inazuma. Is an evil cheer active in the area? Is there a great demonic presence in the area? Why would those be the first things he thinks of when we talk about Liyue treasure map?
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Liyue.
Because of Chongyun, probably. Okay, that's fair.
As for its exact location, I have no idea. I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty extensively, but still, this one managed to beat me. So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
You know me too well. I wouldn't say I'm the best treasure hunter of all time. Only the best to date. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you know me too well.
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands. Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
How did you
So,
determine this was Liyue?
Where do you think it is?
How did you determine this is Liyue? What on earth? Is this the whole map? Are you sure this wasn't just a stain? She just knows? Where is it? No, listen, I'm pretty good at Genshin GeoGuessr, but this is beyond me. What the heck? I mean, I'm trying to see if there's anything that like matches circle with these. My first thought for some reason was the Guyuan Stone Forest, like if this were the body of water, but there isn't land on both sides like that. I'm gonna hold it. The places I think immediately where it could be Guyuan Stone Forest and the like tall stone forest in like the middle of Liyue, like where it's got all of the long spires shooting like, you know, straight up. Would you like two options? No, I want to see where this pans out. I want to see how they make this make sense. But yeah, no, I don't know what made her think this was a map. They give you the same two options. Oh, okay. Well, if they give it to us, then yeah, what are the options? Is it like right here where they ask? Whaley Plains or Jinxa Village? Well, am I able to see the map again? Nope.
Here's the map. See what you can make of it.
Gwaili Plains or Jinxa Village? I'm gonna say Gwaili Plains. Oh, not because I think it's Gwaili Plains, but because I think it's not Jinxa Village. Based on what I saw. Well, Jewel, can you send me a picture of the map? Send me a picture of the map. I'm gonna look at images of Gwaili Plains and Chinksa Village. But I don't want to look up the map because I don't want to accidentally be told information that I don't know yet. Okay, so Jua sent the picture. Okay, so that is the map. Whaley Plains and Chinksa Village. Oh, it could be Chinksa Village actually. Chinksa Village does have a. Oh wait. If you turn the map like almost 180, it kind of matches Chinksa Village. What about Guili Plains though? No, I do think now looking at it, I do think it could be Chinksa Village more than Guili Plains. Guili Plains doesn't really match a whole lot, so we're gonna go with Chinksa Village. First, we should start with the known facts. Is it in Teyvat? You know what? It may very well not be in Teyvat. That's a good point. We do have access to the moon. This could be a moon map. Somehow. We're gonna go with the Chinksa Village.
Chinksa Village? I don't see the resemblance at all. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Chinksa Village has a lot of terraced land, which seems to match the contour lines of the map. Plus, also, the way that it's got like this river-looking thing in the middle with like the part that was circled. There's a part of Chinksa Village that would match that on the east side. So,
Oh, okay then. I'm definitely a rookie at this. But your
You're a
word's
rookie.
good enough for me. Time for a trip to Chinksa.
well, I hope you have a cartographer on board, because you're the captain. I feel like you should know these things more than me.
You're coming with me, of course. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Alright. We'll go down both paths eventually. Yeah, I figured we'll like eventually that it's gonna fork there. Have we already like hit a fork in the hangout? Does it always lead to a treasure hunt? I mean, I guess I can also check this too. How far have we diverged from the beginning? I've hit 2 forks already. Wow, I don't even know what the second one would have been. I kind of had a thought we hit one earlier. Wow, okay. So the private chat was that, okay. I did not even detect that. Alright. Whaley Plains. Sorry, Chinksa Village, not Whaley Plains. The thing on the map. This is what I was thinking of. This is the part that kind of, if you look at like the terraced land, this could be like the river that goes through like the 2 sides, and then this looks like where it'd be circled. Roughly. Or maybe this one. Based on like the little pieces of land jutting out. I don't know. It could very well be neither. It's actually very possible that it's neither. So we'll see. And a spoon. 2 forks and a spoon. It's a band name right there.
Ah, Beto! Wow, and the traveler! My goodness, what's the occasion? Just here to visit us old folks once again? It hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crux. But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These 2 young rascals. They've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other. I'm too old to get through to them. They won't listen to me. Please, talk some sense into them.
Rest
Absolutely.
assured, Granny Zhuoshin, whatever the situation is, the
Zhuoshin.
Traveler and I will take care of it.
I've never heard her name said out loud.
Rest assured, Granny Zhuoshin, whatever the
Zhuoshin.
situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Okay, well, now I know. It's been, like, what, 5 years since I started playing, and now I finally know?
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beto. You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
Captain, please, help me get justice.
Oh boy.
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out, tell me everything.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here, I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is. But anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops. I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now how is that fair?
Based on this so far, which I'm sure he has a side, but this almost seems like a cut and dry thing. I don't know how he couldn't be at fault here just yet, but maybe it's not so simple.
Captain, I'm innocent. They're not even my finches.
There it is. Okay.
I just thought they looked kind of cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests. I
Yeesh.
swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
So, yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches gonna finch, you know? These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
Finch's gonna finch.
So that's how it is. I think I got the picture. What's your take?
Oh gosh. I think he's responsible. He's been feeding them too much, and now they're destroying people's crops. I think he's innocent. He can't control whether finches make their nests. So here's another fork in the dialogue. Surely. Like these... I personally think he could have, even if he weren't raising the finches, he could do something to like steer them away. You know, like he could like, you know, swat at them, like keep them, like try to scare them from nesting there and relocate. He doesn't have to do anything harmful to them, but I think he could definitely get rid of them. Different responses, but not a fork. Interesting. Beto will respond differently, but you're stuck on this path now? Okay, well, so she's gonna just be what? The, what's the word? The contrarian? I think G is responsible. He's been feeding them too much, and now they're destroying people's crops.
Yeah, you have a point. Gee,
Okay.
let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you. What would you say to that?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden.
Oh.
So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
All right, deal. My only condition is you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Ooh, interesting.
Oh, come on. But I never raised them, did I?
Yeah, didn't not raise them.
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Oh. Oh, that's so smart. Oh my gosh. Got him. Got him.
Captain Beto's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money for them, huh?
Well...
Don't worry, my offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the compensation. This way you get something back for looking after them.
Wow, she's a really good negotiator. A really good, like, peacekeeper. She and Chaska would get along.
Okay, I'll pay the compensation.
I hope you two are very grateful indeed to Beto. I dare say no one else will be quite so accommodating toward the people of our village.
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work for the Crux. The fleet wouldn't be what it is today without them, so please think nothing of it. Gee, Wenjing, I guess you're free to go.
Captain Beto, you're here.
Is that Pops? Pops Shing of Pops Tea?
Pops Shing! It's been a long time. Have you been?
Don't get me started. I've been having some real trouble with that neighbor of mine, Jen. We keep having the same argument, and it just goes nowhere.
Interesting. So welcome back, Jua.
I heard you were in the village, so I rushed over to seek your help.
What's the issue?
Is he the one you can buy tea from? I'm pretty sure. There may be a second NPC named Pops, but I don't think there is. I think it's just the one. And if that's the case, then he's the one who sells us tea. But I don't remember what he looks like. So I can't say definitively. I also don't remember his full name. But I'm going to go off the fact that his name includes Pops, that he is the Pops of Pops Tea.
Oh, come with me. You'll see. Let's go find Jen and clear this whole thing up, face to face.
In fact, hang on. I'm just gonna check real quick. He sells by Stonegate. Just gonna check real quick.
Squall and Fury.
Ah? Oh, it's not. So there are two, at least two, but I think there's only two. So it's Pops Joe. Hi, Pops Joe. Hey, can we get some tea? Pops Teas. I'll take 10. Alright. Back to Jinxa. Remember buying tea from him when you went to Leo and it made you so happy?
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, I saw him, I was like, oh, this is so cute. This is a little tea vendor. I don't know if you've ever bought tea from him. You should. He's an old man with a small business. Go support him. Go support your local elderly owned small businesses. They make good tea. Alright, Jen.
Captain Beidou, you're here.
I heard that you and Pops Shing had a little misunderstanding. So, what's up? Tell me about it.
I missed Jua's message. If G is innocent, then they use leftover relief funds from the last time the Crux visited to pay for the damaged crops, as it was avian damage to agriculture and therefore meets the relief criteria. Interesting. Oh yeah, sorry Chua. But why? She's innocent, they use leftover relief funds from the last time the Crux visited to pay for the damaged crops, avian damage to agriculture, and therefore meets the relief criteria. But what's the relief? I guess it's explained in the thing. I guess it's not so obvious unless we hear what those criteria are.
Jen planted a tree on his property a few years back. I had no issue with it at the time. It's just a tree. But a few years on, it's grown taller than the roof of my house. Every morning when I get up and open the window, I just want to feel the sun on my face. But I'm greeted instead by the looming shadow of my neighbor's tree. It really affects my mood. I asked Jen to cut it down so I could get some sunlight back on my property. But he said no. It's like he's done this on purpose just to drive me crazy.
Captain Beidou, you gotta believe me. I didn't intend to block the sunlight, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's not just any old tree, you see. That tree was planted there by my late father. Not long after he planted it, he passed away. And just before he passed, he left me with some parting words. He said our family's fortune was inauspicious and we needed something to suppress the bad luck. That's what he planted the tree for. How can I just chop it down? I'll be honest, I spent a few years studying in Liyue Harbor, so I don't actually share his superstitious beliefs. But still, that doesn't change the fact that this was my father's dying wish.
Okay, I think I'm all clear on the situation.
Man, that is a tough one. Beidou, technically this would be a case of avian damage to agriculture. It meets the relief criteria, so we can use these funds to cover Wenjing's losses. And that's all we get. From the full list of criteria, relief criteria would be way too long for random dialogue. I suppose, yeah.
What are you thinking?
Don't think it's fair for Pop Shing to suffer over this. I mean, yes, but also, like, he's asking a man to cut down a whole tree. I mean, Pops could just go outside, right? I think Ren deserves some leniency.
I was thinking along the same lines as you. Look, Pops, I'm not trying to make excuses for Zhen, but just try putting yourself in his shoes for a moment. Zhen's desire to protect his tree isn't for money or because he wants to hurt anyone, or for the sake of any superstition. He just wants to honor his father's dying wish. Pops, you have kids too, right?
Yeah. When you put it like that.
Pops, if you can agree to it, I'll have a word with Granny Zhuoshin and see about getting you some money from the relief fund as compensation for having your sunlight blocked. As for the tree...
There's the relief fund again.
That sounds good to me. Whatever you think, Captain Beto. The tree can stay.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Some compensation would make me feel much better about the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it would. I don't like that response.
Thank you, Captain Beto. And thank you for understanding Pop's Shing. I'll make sure to trim it back when I get home to let some more light through. It'll be such a relief not to have to worry about this anymore. On a separate note, I remember the Crux last visited the village not very long ago.
Beto in this questline. I understand. Hey, Ether, figure out the correct answer, please. Side with Pop Shing and Beto suggests moving the tree. She has her crew help because the tree is too heavy to move alone. Interesting. Okay. That's one way to do it.
Is there some special reason why you're back in person so soon?
Nothing all that special, just personal reasons. I'm looking for some treasure.
Huh? Treasure? Wait a second. That reminds me, I saw Chongping and Defu arguing in the fields earlier. It sounded like they were both trying to lay claim to some treasure. I don't know if it's related to the one you're looking for, but anyway, they're probably still there now.
Really?
Okay,
well, you and Pop Shing can go about your business now. I'll go see what the situation is.
Of course, the timing. This way.
Behold! Too slow.
Is that a... Oh, it's not a regular chest. Huh.
Huh? Beto, you're just in time. Defu's being completely unreasonable.
Oh, this is gonna be the entire hangout, isn't it? We just have to solve everyone's problems.
What happened?
I'm not being unreasonable, Captain. I got Chongping to help me plow my land because it's the busy season. And then, what do you know? He plows up a treasure chest. Way I see it, it's my land. So the treasure belongs to me, right? I think it's a pretty clear-cut case.
Oh boy.
You say that, Defu. But what you're forgetting is that I came to help you plow your fields out of the goodness of my heart. And you haven't paid me a single mora.
Because it was out of the goodness of your heart.
It was also my plowing that turned up this chest. However you cut it, surely I'm entitled to at least some of the treasure.
If you did it out of the goodness of your heart, you shouldn't care about whatever's in the treasure chest.
The domestic drama just keeps coming today. What are your thoughts?
I know a legal expert. I think she's better suited to handle this kind of stuff. That's true. Let's get Yanfei here. I don't have your clout. You should be the one making the call. You know what? Let's go with the legal expert.
Okay, I think I'm up to speed here. If you two really want to take this further, I can get a legal expert from Liyue Harbor to adjudicate. As for the costs, I'll cover them. What do you think?
She's way too generous with helping people.
Neither of you seems thrilled about this course of action. Okay, so plan B. I'll be straight with you. The reason I came here today was to look for some treasure. Chances are it's hiding right there in the chest you're both fighting over. So, How about you two stop fighting over it and do me a favor by handing it to me?
Oh,
Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If either of you ever needs anything in the future, the Crux will not hesitate to lend you our support.
Captain, you're far too kind, really. Indebted? That won't be necessary. If you want this chest, you go ahead and take it.
whoa, whoa, whoa. That's all it took? I mean, I know that she's like a superstar around here and that everyone loves her, but you two were like nearly at each other's throats over this thing.
Yep, totally agree. If only I'd known you were looking for this chest. You should have said something. I would have delivered it to you personally to save you the trip.
Oh my gosh.
It seems like it's been quite a busy day for you, helping us settle all our little quarrels. Come on, let's go to the village. I'll rally the masses. We'll get some good food and good drink and have a good old get-together.
Don't worry about the chest. I'll carry it over.
I mean... wow. They really changed their tune. Getting more used to the Zenless combat style. Ether's just tired of helping at this point.
Everyone's laundry
Yeah.
is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in?
The change from alternate choice
I'll catch up.
probably helps these people out a lot. They likely feel like they owe her and want to pay her back. I mean, yeah, they really should feel that way at this point. Oh my gosh.
Someone needs assistance.
Alright, where are we going? Interesting. We could see that from over here. Oh, wait. Did we... What? Oh. Okay.
How tiresome.
Squall and Fury.
What a fine day today has been.
What
Beto has solved an awful lot of problems in our village.
a fine day today has been. Yes, it was a nice day, and now it's raining everywhere.
She sure has. Without Captain Beto, that compensation payment would have bankrupted me. Yeah, and if it weren't for Captain Beto, I'd still be arguing with Pops Xing.
Here, here. We have plenty to thank Captain Beto for, I'm sure. I propose a toast in her honor.
Yo, Johnny, welcome in. Lua content in the Big 26. This isn't Lantern, right? No, it's not. I'm getting caught up on some old content stuff because we're pretty caught up with everything else. So we're just going through hangouts. Right now it's Beto's hangout. Yeah, good to see you, man. How you been?
To Captain Beto. Cheers.
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink to our heart's content. Cheers!
Been busy? Yeah, I feel that. Hope life's been treating you well, though, at least. And looking forward to the next campaign as well.
That really hit the spot. Want to get some air? The view in this place is pretty good. We can take a look through the contents of that chest while we're at it. Chongping placed it by the water wheel.
Did we not... Like, we've waited for, like, 11 hours. No, more than 11 hours. We haven't opened the chest yet. Are you sure you haven't had too much to drink?
Are you kidding? Beto can handle her liquor.
I'm not sure Beto can, from that response.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Oh, there it is.
So, I've been thinking. Everyone seems to trust me enough to let me have the final word on their disputes.
Yes, which is a little strange, but I mean, you are really good at solving problems, so...
But don't you think some of my solutions can be a little stupid?
No, I think you handle them brilliantly.
You can laugh, I don't mind. Take Chongping and Dufu's wrangling over that chest, for instance. I had no clue who it should belong to, so I just came up with this stupid idea of taking it for myself. At least that way, neither of them would feel like it was unfair.
It worked.
But, I mean, I'm no Ningguang.
Oh.
I can't make a perfect deal every time. And I'm no Yanfei either. Not all my judgment calls are going to be 100% fair and square. I am Beto, and my strength is in trading favors.
I mean, that's a pretty good strength. So the captain of the Crux just hands out favors to everyone all the time?
You think I should be more selective? Some people think their favors are so valuable that they need to plan out how and when to use them to maximize the return on their investment. They view the favor as a bargaining chip. Others see doing favors as a burden, not worth anything in monetary terms and prone to getting you locked in a cycle of constantly returning the favor back and forth. But the way I see it, favors are what keep people connected to one another. Over thousands of years, the people of Liyue have created bonds between each other by doing someone a favor here and asking for a favor there. This means that no individual is truly on their own out there. When someone falls down, there's an invisible net made of human connections, waiting to catch them and get them back on their feet. Over the years, I've come to owe favors to a great many people, and many other people have come to owe me one. These are the countless bonds between us, like so many fish in the sea. And they're the reason that the Crux and I have survived the countless hardships we faced.
Oh, we could talk to them again? I didn't even realize. I didn't think about that. Talk to Granny Roshin again. It's not often the village gets so lively. Make yourself at home, traveler. Help yourself to some food and drink. Talk to G again. It's not just me saying this, honestly. Those finches are the cutest little things. So plump and fluffy. Traveler, do you want to swing by my place and see them? When Jing... She may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but even I can't deny he's just a big softy at heart. Talk to Ren again. Why isn't Pop Xing here tonight? Defu, Chongping, come on, let me top you off. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm getting a little lightheaded. Observe cup located on the table in front of Ren. Observe cup. The crystal clear fluid that fills this cup is a fruit juice that Beto specially ordered for us. Aw. Thanks, Beto. Pretty sure we're like thousands of years old, or at least hundreds of years old. I think we're old enough for liquor, but what do I know?
I believe that if there ever comes a day when the world is overrun by monsters, Liyue's legal system collapses and the land is thrust back into an age of war, it's these bonds that will see us all through the dark days ahead, until we come out on the other side.
So the reason you asked for my help with finding the treasure today was that you can owe me a favor?
I'm not saying that. But either way, we have a pretty firm bond between us already, don't you think? Was this wind brewed in a winery? It's making me lightheaded. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally just talking about.
If you forgot, that means it's not important. If you did mention that treasure chest.
Oh, yeah, the chest! Oh, I got so immersed in our conversation that I forgot all about the main event.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not sure how much you've had to drink, but surely you have more to drink on your ship on a regular basis, right?
Come on, let's open it up and see what's inside.
I like the opening sound. Both the chest and our...
Oh, that's it? A whole lot of nothing?
Overwhelmed by the putrid smell of years-old rotten cabbage? Yeesh.
It's not exactly what I was looking for, but you know what? I don't care. The fun part was going on a treasure hunt with you. Come on, let's get back to the party. Tonight, we go big before we go home.
None of these bosses sound appealing. Scorched Horizon on Primordial or a Primordial Nightmare. What about the ingredients in your inventory? I mean, it's probably fine. Wine unburdens. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Save. Alright, so... Wait, there are 5, I think, right? There are 5 or 6. 5. Okay. All right. Let's. There are no branches here, so this will probably lead to 2 more at most, and then the other 2 are over here. It's either 2-2 or 3-1. I don't know what this path is though, so let's go back to here. 1 down, 4 to go. Yeah, we'll start from here to the private chat and see Guili Plains. Did I jump in at the wrong point? Or did I go back? Gonna go eat now. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Maury. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Get some good rest, my friend. Wonder how your 700 plus cabbages in your inventory are doing. Oh, let me give you a tuck, Maury. And thank you for the care package, Orchid. And thank you for the app, Maury. Emmy, welcome in. How's catching up been? Catching up's been pretty good. We're just doing hangouts right now because we're kind of in a lull where there's not a whole lot of content at the moment. There's an event out right now, but I'm waiting until it's fully unlocked before I do the rest of it. But how have you been? Here, let me give you a shout out. Been good? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Ooh, Arknights. And yeah, of course, no worries. How's Arknights been? I've already my brain is too gotcha'd out on just Genshin. I've picked up Star Rail and Zenless a little bit. I'm not consistent with them. There's no way I could pick up any of the other ones that keep coming out. But it looks fun. It looks cool. I have been, yes, thank you, I appreciate that. Arknights is nice, new patch is pretty good. Ooh, there's a new patch, okay. I only know that it's like, oh, how did they describe it? It's gacha with what's the building game? Not Minecraft. What's the one where it's like you can Satisfactory. It's like gacha Satisfactory is what I heard it described as. Oh, was it Factorio or was it Satisfactory? Either way, yes. That's too much Genshin NTE and this new gacha or this new game Silver Palace coming out. I did hear about Silver Palace too. Can only do so many dailies. Yeah, no, I feel that. I'm way too invested in just one game. I did not pace myself at all. Everything went into one game. I have none to give to everything else, as it is. But I will like appreciate all the other games out there. Satisfactory and Factorio, both factory building games. Yeah, no, that's true. I guess I meant more like the actual specific style of it, but the factory got a huge update. Really? See, that's the part. It's not even the gacha aspect that interested me. It was the building, which I'm not like super into games like Satisfactory or Factorio, but enough interest to the point where I would have tried it out just for that. But my mental bandwidth is just there's not a whole lot I can give anymore. Oh wait, I was checking to see if I went back far enough. Anyways, but glad to hear that you've been having fun with the new patch. Let's see. Here, and okay, no, we're on the right track. And this way.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates.
I also just went to check. I'm not following you. I don't know why. I thought I was. Oh. 1 second. My browser's doing the thing again. I have to do it from my phone. Alright. Let me make sure I spell it right, too. This happened one time before, too. It was really annoying. Alright. I think that's what actually happened before, is I tried to drop a follow, and it just did not... It did not work for some reason. Alright, but it should be... Yeah, that one should have gone through, so...
We searched the wreckage and
Oh,
found
right, skip time.
a map.
Perfect. Alright, so... Apparently we think it's Guili Plains. Just very badly drawn.
Guili Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell?
You see, that's a great question. That is an excellent question that I don't have an answer for. Compared against a regular map, the topography of the area most closely resembles the Guili Plains. Apparently.
Oh. Okay then. So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you noticed that. You sure have an eye for detail.
Well, I sure do have an eye.
Let's head over there and take a look. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Alright, is this gonna be more helping people out? It can't be. There's no civilization here.
Everyone's laundry is still on the line. May I be excused to fetch it in? Take a break.
Sorry, guy. Oh. Sorry, guys. Never mind. Oh, this is story.
Around here, right? Who are they? Oh, it's a bunch of treasure hoarders. I guess the treasure's for real then. There are quite a few of them. If things go south and fists start flying, stay behind me.
Okay.
I'm more than a match for these amateurs.
Keep digging, boys! Once we have our hands on the treasure, everyone gets a share!
Golden alligator, small-time treasure hoarder leader.
You can all hold it right there!
Huh? Who's that barking orders?
Oh, but I like his hat, though. He's got a really cool hat.
Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish. What the? It's Captain Beto.
Oh, she really does live up to the hype.
Run, boys, run!
Nobody move!
Ooh.
Captain Beto, Lord of the Ocean. This is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I swear. I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back.
Wow, she commands respect from everyone.
Please, have mercy. Will you spare us? Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul.
You're willing to let them be spared and take the brunt of whatever you think Beto's gonna throw at you? What is going on?
If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go.
Is he like a good guy?
It was me that disrespected you. They never did and never would.
Is that right?
Is this a dream sequence? What is going on?
Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. I'll let you off the hook this time. Get out of here!
Oh.
Thank you, Captain Beto. Thank you.
Wait.
Oh?
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beto require?
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule of first come, first served. You found it first, so name your price.
Oh.
I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beto stealing other people's treasure, can I?
Captain Beto, we wouldn't dare take more from you.
Not all treasure hoarders are terrible people, just most of them.
Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words.
Wow.
Please, take it, please.
She just gets handed money by everyone.
Oh? Well, if you insist. I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track. If you want to mend your ways and put all this behind you, the Crux can probably arrange some odd jobs in the port for you. It'd be humble work, but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got going now, if you ask me.
Wow.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beto. On behalf of me and all my boys.
I'm legitimately, like, in awe at Beto's character. I knew that she was a great person. I knew that she was like amazing. Like she's a lot more. There's a lot more, and I don't have the words to describe it, but oh my gosh.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here.
What's the word I'm looking for?
This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it.
Also, why is that set to 4? I don't know what the word is.
How tiresome.
Those rocks look kind of weird.
They do indeed.
Let's see if there's anything there. Nothing. Let's keep looking.
Take a break.
Ooh.
What are those hilly trolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
Oh no. Alright, you two.
One with nature.
Come on, pick it up.
I'm stuck on something? Okay.
How tiresome.
And that's not gonna work against him.
I
Alright,
must
about
leave
that.
no stone unturned.
Even like not in your shield, you're like cryo res? Okay. Well.
Nope,
Welcome
not
in.
here either.
How are you doing? It's good to see you.
Now that we've searched all the places of interest in this area and come up with nothing, you got any ideas?
What is the treasure you're looking for?
It's
Captain Beto! Captain Beto!
Oh.
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beto! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far, because we were thinking about what you said and... Well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from all of this and get on the straight and narrow.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh? Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely sure.
Okay then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the general public, you'll be associates of the Crux. So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you can start.
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable Captain Beto. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened.
I think honorable is the word I was looking for. It doesn't quite fit the whole scope of what I'm trying to describe though for Beto.
And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future? Even the tiniest shred of hope?
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere. So, it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
Thank you, Captain Beto. Thank you 1,000 times over. I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else. It still hasn't turned up?
Why? Do you have any clues?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Gwali Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us. So maybe the other one might be what you're looking for.
Where is it?
Not too far from here, but I'm just not sure of the exact location.
Would the scrawling of a drawing be of any use to you to help us find it? It's a weird night for you because you woke up from a 2.5-hour nap that was supposed to be 30 minutes. I mean, hey, at least you got more sleep.
All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market.
Ooh.
The answer's hidden inside a poem which goes like this. Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Ruins long forsaken, so near some ruins. Beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. So, what, a crooked red-leafed tree? Dusk shone, like the dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened. So that's giving direction, cardinal direction. If the dusk sun shone, wait, dusk is the evening, so that'd be the west. So, having the sea to the west, Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave. I'm not sure if that's. I don't know too much of the lore of the different areas. I don't know if it's talking about the harbor or somewhere else. We're dangerously close to the lightning strikes. Jamie, welcome in. Good morning. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing?
As for the ruins long forsaken part, I do know of some ruins near here.
Ooh, okay. Good lead.
But beyond that line, I don't... I'm just not smart enough.
So a treasure clue hidden in a poem, huh? Don't worry, we got this.
Totally jealous of the 2 extra. Yep, same. I had 2 hours of sleep one night over the weekend, and so the next day I had to go out and meet up with a buddy and his girlfriend, and we all hung out, and I was nodding off throughout the day. It was bad.
See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling him Grandmaster.
Ooh.
This kind of thing's a piece of cake for him.
Well, don't talk me up too much. I'm blushing. I'm embarrassed.
Am I right?
Maybe let's head to the site first. I have no interest in being a grandmaster of anything.
Okay then. Let's start by heading to the site and surveying the scene. Maybe we'll find some other clues over there.
Okay, come on, boys. You heard the captain. Lead the way.
All right.
I'll catch up.
Wait, are the ruins the domain? Oh boy.
These are the long forsaken ruins from the poem. Apparently they were once full of treasure. But judging by the state of them now,
My
it's
goodness.
probably long gone.
Why is it always raining in our hangouts?
It seems that we need to dig deeper into this poem. Drunkenly, I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade.
This one?
The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave.
The fact that she remembers all of that is also impressive. Losing your mind? What's going on, Tiff? Don't lose your mind. Are you getting throwers again in your games?
Do you have any ideas?
Maybe gazed at the ruins means the writer wasn't right here, but...
Somewhere you can see the ruins from. So somewhere not too far from here?
The second line means there's probably a red-leaved tree around.
Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
The third line, perhaps the dusk sun has something to do with the timing?
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset!
Dusk and the shadow of a red-leaved tree. I think we can work with that. Let's take a look around. I think we're getting close.
Okay. I think I want to check this tree first. Why is it... Can we get rid of the rain? Is this supposed to be here? Alright, this is the tree that I was thinking. It's kind of crooked. From here you can see the ruins. Oh, you can kind of see... Well...
Someone needs assistance.
If what I said earlier, so dusk sun, the west? Well, there are red trees over there, but that's outside of the circle. Hey, Riding Shogun, is that you? Well, guess what? You're not the boss of me. Uh-huh, that's right. You heard me. Go ahead, strike me down. Sounds like except for waking up at 10:45 p.m. and not being tired, goodbye sleep schedule. Yeah. No, but like, who needs a sleep schedule when you're getting good enough sleep regardless, right? Right? That's what people say, right? Maybe time skip to see if the weather calms down. Yeah, let's do that. Let's time skip like to midnight, I guess, or 1 minute to midnight. Would have laughed you got struck by lightning while reading that. That's my secret. I'm always tired.
I'll be there.
Okay, cool. Let's close the point to look for the treasure.
Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
It's not these. I'm still convinced it could be this.
I'll catch up.
Let's go into the tree, maybe. Does it really have to be in this circle? Because I see some other potential places that I want to check. Okay. Look for objectives in the area. What are the... Okay. Drunkenly I gaze at the ruins long forsaken. It means to gaze upon a ruin from afar, while the key sections of lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade are a tree with red leaves and shadows. Dusk shone upon the sea as I awakened, on the other hand could refer to the time. Do I have to change the time as well? Okay, well... Let's see. Dusk would be... here again. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Okay, so are there any crooked shadows? Oh, I knew it. Okay, well the sun I don't think really had anything to do with it, but it does help. Yeah, well, I knew it. You found it. Let's go.
Found it! At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands. A check from the Northland Bank. You really came through. We found the spot in no time.
Yeah, it only took, like, how many hours was that we were looking technically with the time skips?
Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it.
I was expecting it to be something a little more unique. Is it worth a lot of Mora?
Not much, but enough for an average person to survive on for a while. But there's more to this particular check than that.
Oh?
When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with a letter. I'll let you read it for yourself.
If you find this bottle, I may no longer be in this world. I originally thought
Finished?
these pirates... No, I just started. I originally thought that these pirates, having their ways and means, might be able to send me back to Liyue, which was why I got on board their ship. I never expected that... Forget it. I suppose this is what they call destiny. Before I came to Inazuma, I was worried that my old mother's place would be burgled, as she lives alone. So I left a check for all the Mora I've saved over these past few years, buried in the location marked out on this map. Please help me retrieve that check and exchange it at the Northland Bank. The Mora will then be yours to do with as you please, save for a small portion that I would like to use to pay my mother's living expenses. Her name is Minamoto Kotomi, and she lives in the Guili Plains. Please do this for me, and thank you. I'm sorry, Mother. I found loads of those sakura blooms that could be found all over your homeland, but it's a shame that I cannot send them to your side. What the heck? What the heck? This isn't supposed to be emotional stuff. This isn't supposed to be emotional quests. This is supposed to be fun, chill, hangout stuff. Man. Also, if he's... How long ago would this have been? Man, that's so sad. So it's the dying wish of a man who met a tragic fate. The last wish of a faithful son.
Yeah, I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out, all I can say is life is unpredictable. Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
Also, so that means that I was right. My initial like guess or whatever about it being Guili Plains was in fact correct. Northland Bank check. And neatly written note. That's the... Do we get to keep this? That'd be nice if we could get to keep that. A check with the emblem of the Northland Bank printed on it. It can be exchanged for Mora. Yeah, that's how checks work. Alright, Northland Bank? That's not the Northland Bank. Genshin is great at sneaky tearjerker stories. It really is. I was just fully expecting this to be a fun, chill hangout thing, kind of silly. You know, Beto doing like epic captain things or solving disputes. Maybe a little treasure hunt here and there, but I wasn't expecting that. It's not your check. No, but I thought we were supposed to exchange it. Right now it's just a check. It's just a piece of paper. I thought we need to exchange it for the Mora and then bring it to Minamoto Kotomi.
Well, this is it. Oh boys, it's time for your first job.
Oh.
Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
No, tell her it's her son's. Give her the letter.
Yes, boss.
What's up?
I have some sakura blooms that I picked up in Inazuma. I want her to have them too.
I see. But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely. Let's just pick one, huh? One's enough to show that you care.
I want her to have more.
You've already helped me out so much today.
Take out a sakura bloom.
Okay, off you go then. Take her the sakura bloom along with the check. And if she asks, tell her, your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
Man. Oh, that's so sweet. As the sakura from one's homeland sink into the sea, so too the wandering son's thoughts are delivered to his mother. Well, okay, so here's the thing, like, we don't know that he's dead. He assumes that he's dead by the time that someone reads his letter. But there's no guarantee that he's dead, right? Beto did say she found the letter in a wreckage, but that still doesn't prove anything. Also, not for nothing, but I feel like she, you know, as a mother, should deserve to know. Like, yes, there's the idea of letting her live with hope, but there's also, you know, closure, I guess, as well.
I'll catch up.
It's a tough situation, man. I don't know. I'm just sad. Like, that really, like, broke my heart a little bit.
Someone needs assistance.
All right, let's get back on track to the happy. All right, thank you for this one. Well, thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. Okay, cool. So it was the other three were on this path.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some.
It's the kind of thing where there's no right answer. Absolutely. Yeah, no, it's a tough situation. All right.
Well, would you look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, look who the sea washed up!
We'll just fast forward a little bit.
I'm glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
None of these should matter, right? Unless 3 is on that side because it matters. Remember when this first came out, there was no skip button? Yeah. These don't matter? Okay. You're on a tight ship, Captain.
Do I? To be honest, I don't care for that kind of reputation. I don't want people to see me like some big shot official from Yujing Terrace. But I'll take it as a compliment. I'm glad you see me as well respected. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become.
Whoops.
But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Why would I? I'm actually quite interested in the life of a sailor.
Oh, is that so? Well, it just so happens that we're doing some recruitment and training for new crew members while we're back. It'll be a first-rate chance to learn the life of a sailor. Since you're interested, why don't you come along and experience a sailor's life firsthand? I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm in the same way you have on land.
Alright, Captain. Show me the ropes. Maybe not by storm, but I'll try to make a splash.
Good. Come with me. I've got something interesting for you to see.
Ooh. What do we get to learn first? Sailing knots? Where'd she go?
Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that.
Maybe not by storm, but I'll try to make a splash. Nice, come with me. Let's see how big of a splash you can manage.
After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological counseling, and so on. They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux.
What's the other team? The Spear of the Crux?
That's right. You catch on quick.
Nice.
As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. They'll make up the armed portion of our crew. Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals. So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
Let's see. So, support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation, or naval warfare and fleet's cargo deals. I personally would want to go with the shield, but I think for the traveler, he'd want to go with the spear. So we'll do the spear first. I'm sure we're going to have to do the shield for another ending, at least, so.
You truly are an adventurer at heart.
Ether probably fits better in spear. Yeah, I agree, 100%. This one's fork? Yep, makes sense.
Let's start with the fundamentals for any armed crew member. Basic boat handling. Follow me. These are some older skirmish boats that we keep on the Alcor as backup. Although they've been made redundant by newer models now, they're still fully kitted out. They're perfect for when we need to do simulated battles as part of crew training.
I thought I'd be steering the Alcor in a battle simulation.
Disappointed? So this isn't quite on the scale that you had in mind, huh? To be honest, the Alcor going into battle is the last thing I'd ever want to see.
Yeah, that's fair.
In fact, out of all the confrontations we've ever had, almost all were resolved by negotiation. Only Only when negotiations fail do we consider deploying our armed fighters and skirmish boats, and they alone are enough to handle most situations. The only reason the Alcor would ever need to open fire would be if it were a fight to the death. The Alcor serves only two purposes: to deter or to destroy.
Oh.
We are an armed fleet with a strong sense of justice, not war-hungry lunatics.
That's good.
We're
That
very
is really good to
careful
know.
about determining when to use force and exactly what level of force to use. All of this to say that mastering a small attack craft is quite enough for new crew members. Do you have any experience piloting small armed vessels?
Well, actually, yes. Sure do. I can even sail and fire at the same time. Of course, I can even navigate a ship right through a whirlpool. We'll go with that one.
You're the first person I've ever met who's so dismissive of the power of the sea.
This is a reminder that the Alcor decided to open fire back in Nodcry. I mean, that was just the fireworks, though, right? Or was there actual? I remember what you're talking about vaguely. I don't remember the details of that whole exchange. Remember that event with the black? Yeah, it's the black market one, but I thought it was they were shooting fireworks, right? It was just fireworks they were shooting, right? Or were they going to destroy something or someone?
But I guess to put it another way, you're already a seasoned veteran, huh? In that case, I'll skip the basics on how to operate your craft.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
The goal of this exercise is simple. Steer your skirmish boat along the prescribed route and return here within the time limit.
Oh, easy. Now, there were ballistas firing at a spot, and the Alcor was shooting the ballista shot out of the sky. Oh, well, so then it was, like, in defense, then.
You can start when you're ready. I'll be waiting here so I can observe your skills.
Alright.
Start whenever you're ready. Don't keep me waiting too long. Show me how it's done.
I haven't actually driven one of these in a while. Let's make sure I can actually still sail this correctly. Drift, drift. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. We're drifting too much. Oh, okay. I thought I missed that one. Ooh, okay, that's... Is there a better way to do that? 11... Please, please. Oh gosh. No, this last part's rough, but we've got plenty of time. Hello? Oh boy. What do we do? Just... And... Oh. Ta-da!
Nicely done. That was a joy to watch.
Mochi, welcome in. I sure hope it does. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Dialogue changes based on if you do good or bad in this. Well,
Perfect timing on the turns. You kept your craft stable on the straightaway. It was like watching a well-rehearsed show.
you might need to get your eye checked. I don't think that some of that was perfect timing on the turns, but thank you. I'd call that pretty routine. I've had a lot of training in sailing.
All right. It's high time I introduced you to some of the more serious business that the Crux takes on.
Okay, so if you do okay in the challenge, Beto says, huh, not so on form today, huh? Yeah, I'm a little rusty, or I phased out a little. I'm sure the boat is partly to blame. It's a pretty old craft, so it can be a little sluggish to operate. so don't worry about it. Just remind me to have Juza make some improvements to it when we get back. Anyway, that was all just to get you warmed up. What I really want to show you is the more serious side of the Crux's business. Come with me. We'll go to Liyue Harbor. And then you lose 1 heart. Nice. And that's when the Osile Nation attacked. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Come with me. We're going to Liyue Harbor.
I mean, why am I running? Oh, we gained... I did hear that sound. I wasn't sure what it was. We gained a heart. Nice.
Steady as stone. How tiresome. Yeah.
You may be aware that as an armed fleet, the Crux is kind of like the maritime equivalent of a guard for hire.
Mm-hmm.
We work as an armed carrier, earning our keep by successfully delivering the goods entrusted to us from A to B.
So, not pirates. Not even a little. Okay.
Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Piracy. Bounties for capturing pirates on the Ministry of Civil Affairs wanted list, consultancy fees for running fast-tracked training courses for other crews, or remuneration for completing Adventurers Guild commissions. I'm thinking 1 or 3. We'll go with 1, because I feel like they tie into the Ministry of Civil Affairs relatively often. If they were pirates, Liyue would have arrested them long ago. I mean, they could be good pirates. They could be Robin Hood pirates. We'll go with 1. Bounties for capturing pirates on the Ministry of Civil Affairs wanted list?
Actually, it's trading. In certain kinds of goods.
So we were going to be wrong no matter what we chose. Mora Grubber.
Hey, my hotshot accountant. Nice of you to join us.
Cut it out, boss. Juza sent me here with a message. He says preparations are now underway. If you give me the all clear, I'll head straight over.
That's not... There's no way that's Great Lyle, right?
Okay.
She sounds like her.
Be careful.
What's your bookkeeper doing here?
Well, she has something to take care of.
Unacceptable. Learned recently piracy was a normal profession in ancient Greek times. Like, you could go pillage and plunder. I guess that's why it's a little less frowned upon in, like, older stories, like epic stories, like the Odyssey. Like, they just straight up are saying, hey, let's go raid and pillage and plunder, and they're like, yeah, that's probably, you know, that's okay. We can, let's... It's more like a livelihood thing, I guess, for them at that point. I don't know. But no, that's really weird how the culture just shifts. Like, obviously looking at it through the lens of, you know, history, and, you know, with the benefit of hindsight, it's like, okay, that's maybe, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, actually.
Mora Grubber was right, though. The other important side to our business, the less official side, is doing exactly what merchants do.
Selling?
Importing here, exporting there. The only difference between us and regular merchants is that our transactions aren't entirely above board.
Ah, so I knew there was something shady. It wasn't straight up piracy, but there is something shady. I knew it. Oh, congrats, Mochi, on finding one of the top number redacted male names. Jeff from Ancient Rome, he's the wheat we need, let's go rob them. Or has the wheat we need, let's go rob him. Beto is likely considered a privateer. Privateers are private sailors given official government permission to attack enemy ships. Yeah, nope, that makes sense. I think that tracks.
You'll see what I mean by that shortly. I'm taking you to see one such transaction for yourself.
Oh?
Come on, let's go meet our trading partner for the day.
Okay. Running? We're running. Let's go.
I'll catch up.
My goodness, just running into people. Have you already been nursing a bottle, Beto? You can't run in a straight line, you're running into people. You keep stopping.
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Catch it while you can!
Amamio, welcome in. How you doing? Doing hangouts? No, I'm not doing hangouts. What will give you that idea? I have no clue what you mean. Who's Liyue enemies, though, at this point? I don't know. Maybe the Fatui? I don't know. Well, no, I guess, like, they kind of left things in a good place after Zhongli gave them the Gnosis. So, yeah, I don't... Osile is still enemies with Liyue. And he's not dead, I don't think. I think the implication was he's still there. Ashtaha. So, really just the big monsters, I guess.
What do you have?
Hello there! Here at Nay's Professional Fishmongers, we've got everything you could ask for.
Oh, enemy ships? Oh, well... Yeah, I don't know.
So what do you need?
I want a bass head with all the teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Huh? You know bass have pharyngeal teeth, right? In the throat? How do you expect me to get all those out?
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders. Again, if it's short by 1 swim bladder, it's not the bass I want.
You're not making this easy for me. 1 bass means 1 swim bladder. Afraid that's not up to me.
Okay, then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it's gotta have a total of 81 scales. That's 7 times 7, no more, no less.
7 times 7 is 49, not 81. Also, this has got to be code, right? They're doing like a back and forth code thing, right?
What kind of fish scales are yellow outside and black inside? You sure this is a fish you're talking about?
It's the same energy as Squidward going, "We sell food here, sir." The Fatui did attack Liyue while they were fighting Osile, so nobody in Liyue really likes the Fatui. Yeah. Even Ganyu was able to attack a Fatui randomly without any consequences.
In any case, you can try all you want, but 7 times 7 is never gonna get you 81. Pardon my asking, but you're not a fish expert, are you? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have any of the things you're looking for.
Oh, each of those things was a code for something. It wasn't one back and forth like password thing. Didn't you say you have everything we could ask for?
Look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve. I can accommodate anything they ask for. Seems you two are amateurs. So I'm sorry, but you'll have to go someplace else.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Like I said, Nay's Professional Fishmongers is for professionals. For amateurs, the place to go to would be Wise Amateur Fishmongers.
Interesting.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted. That was just the first step in the transaction to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
Okay, well...
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Catch it while you can!
Cool. Thanks, guy. The guy was just picking berries, doing nothing wrong, but he could do nothing against Ganyu's random violent attack. Why we gotta go there? Come on, Ganyu, you're still running into people. We gotta hide your liquor. Look, Beto, look, real quick. This is how you run in a straight... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, hi, why?
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Come take a look.
Is this wise amateur fishmongers?
That's the one. We have all kinds of amateur stuff here. The more amateur, the more of it we got.
That's an interesting business tagline. Did you just call Beto Ganyu? Did I? I don't know. I might have. We were talking about Ganyu, so I might have had the name already ready.
What would you like?
I didn't like how he said that.
We'd like a bass head.
No problem. Ours are all toothless, mind you.
And a bass trunk.
Oh, no problem. I'll stick an extra swim bladder in there for you. On the house.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint the scales yellow on the outside and black on the inside, so you can tell at a glance, this ain't no ordinary fishtail.
You know any Ganyu mains? I actually do know a Ganyu main. She's in chat right now. Here. How do I... Yep, there she is. There's a Ganyu main for you right there, Amamiya. This Beto run back and forth feels like the shopping trip with family when they say we just gotta go and get one thing, and then it devolves into a long fetch quest. Do the scales add up to 81 or 7 times 7?
If it's 7 times 7 you want, I can do you 81, 138, or even 648. It's up to you.
I don't know this man knows how math works.
Great. I like your style. We have a deal.
I appreciate your patronage. Please, take your order to our warehouse manager over there.
Don't you have the fish here?
A real amateur if I've ever met one. Proud to have you as a customer.
Okay. The more amateur, the more we got. Absolutely no professionals here. Nobody who knows what they're doing allowed. I don't think either knows how codes work.
No, we don't have the fish here. All fish sold at Wise Amateur Fishmongers are still swimming in the sea. Once we get the order in from the customer, we go fish it out for them. The warehouse handles that side of things.
Interesting.
Pay first, then we bring you the goods. That way you get the freshest catch. Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Come take a look.
Yeah, I should have expected that. Oh, we're already here. Okay. Mr. Iron Abacus.
Are you two here to collect your order, huh, Bade?
Yeah, you, okay, yeah, sure.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. We're here about that bass.
I didn't expect you to come in person, but we still need to follow procedure. The bass you want is not a standard specimen. Our fishermen need to wait for the right moment to catch it.
Are we talking about a person? Are they trying to find a person?
You know the rules, I take it.
You know the rules, and so do I. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of.
Of course.
What rules?
Oh, well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have to wait till all the conditions are just right. That means the tide, the moon, and the wind.
In no way does this sound like a scam. Yep, nope. This whole operation is fishy.
So, let me ask you this. When will the tide come in?
The fishing song will sound out at midnight.
How drunk will the moon be before the party's over?
It won't stop while the Star of Death shines.
I see, yes. Which way will the sea breeze be blowing?
The breeze should be bound for Guyan.
I'm rather lost.
All right, then. Well received. I'll go and make arrangements.
Great. I think that wraps up everything we needed to do in Liyue Harbor. Let's head back and wait for the delivery.
That's it, but where's our fish? Man just wants to eat. He's hungry. He's just looking for fish. He just wants a nice sushi. No, what have you done? There's creepy people chasing you. Mochi, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Just, use the pitchfork. There should be a pitchfork by your side. Just use that. Just poke at them a few times. They should leave. I kind of want to choose the first one. That's hilarious. Just imagine he's like waiting back and forth, looking like just left, right. He's like, wait, but our fish. Where's our fish, Beto? What did all those riddles mean?
The three people we just met are our business partners. Nay's professional fishmongers and Y's amateur fishmongers are just cover names.
Oh, you don't say.
The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods. The numbers of teeth, swim bladders, and scales all represent different specifications.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was the instructions for the deal itself. Let me translate it for you. Tonight at midnight, the deal will take place in Guyanstone Forest. The Alcor will wait there as long as needed. As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see tonight.
This is all so mysterious. Is it as shady as it seems? We're not doing anything illegal here, are we? My lord, is that legal? Single bonus line if you ask for the fish. That's it, but where's our fish? I thought we were pretty clear, weren't we? Nice. We'll go with the first one. I want to go with the second one, but we'll go with the first one.
What if I were to say yes? What would you do then?
Try and persuade Ningguang to give you a light sentence. Do you think about it? Pretend I didn't see anything. No, sir.
Thank you. But don't worry, everything will be fine. I deeply value you as a friend, but ultimately, you're not with the Crux. I definitely don't want to cause you any trouble just because you hung out with me.
Good. Thank goodness.
So rest assured, we haven't broken any laws. At least not today.
Pirates. I'm calling it right now. Pirates. I knew it. Pirates. I will make it legal. Wait, who said that? Thank you for catching the reference. Oh, we're not going to the Alcor. Hello, Mr. Iron Abacus. Fancies meeting you here.
Captain Beidou, you gave me quite the surprise when you showed up in person earlier today.
Well, my friend is visiting, so I wanted to show him how the Crux handles some of its important business.
I see. You two must be close.
You got that right. Now, down to business. Have you brought the goods?
Yep, all here. Please, feel free to take stock.
Stop. Nobody move.
Oh.
We have received certain information pertaining to a potential illegal business transaction at this location. Apologies, Captain Beidou, but I'm going to need to inspect those goods.
Oh no, should I run for it? Or should I distract him while Beidou retreats? 2.
Oh? An illegal business transaction, you say? Well, all the goods are here. If you have any suspicions, please inspect them at your leisure.
Oh? The Millilith checks the goods.
Captain, everything's been checked. It's just a bunch of potatoes, flour, and so on. And all the paperwork checks out too.
Huh? Everything's been checked thrice over. There's not a single contraband item here. The paperwork was approved by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the tax declarations are all in order.
Looks like you've managed to clear everything up. I suppose we can put this down as a simple misunderstanding.
Yes, apologies. This was a mistake on our end. Come on, let's go.
What is going on? I'm so confused. I'm so...
Bravo, Captain Beidou. This was rather ingenious.
Me too, Ether, me too. Wait a second, what's going on? All this mystery over some potatoes and flour?
Seems like your friend still has a little catching up to do.
Is it inside the potatoes and flour?
I know you have a lot of questions. Come on, take a walk with me and I'll lay it all out for you.
It's not. Not no screaming like Crocker from Fairly Odd Parents screaming fairies, but pirates. They can only be pirates!
Well, I'll leave you both to it. Captain Beidou, I look forward to doing business with you again. Take care.
My eye just goes like all spinny and my tentacles just go like in like crazy angles.
You probably thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today. The truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe. What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux Fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor, have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time. In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words, it's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble. Oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe.
So...
But how does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see. Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Mora Grubber, the accountant. With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch.
Oh.
After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith.
Out to see us.
Looking at the time, it should be any second now. Look, that's the signal.
A firework.
Tonight's real deal is officially done. Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, I have a feeling Ningguang is not so easy to fool.
You're right. Never underestimate her. But as long as we don't take things too far, she won't look into it too closely. She knows that neither you nor I would do anything to harm Liyue. In any case, there's another higher-level watch list at the Ministry of Civil Affairs above the one we're on. It's top secret. Even I don't know whose names are on it. But I do know that the individuals and organizations on that list are the ones the Qixing are really wary of.
Probably the Fatui, if I had to guess.
I've gotten off topic. On some level, Ningguang and I are actually business partners too. Reason being, I'm the only one who can get her some of the more obscure treasures she wants.
What is the real deal?
It's complicated. All you need to know is that what might be easily attainable for some people can often be a lifesaver for others who can't get their hands on it.
Since they assume you're doing something shady, you act like you're doing something shady to make them waste their day. Meanwhile, your business partner does something shady while you're not being shady. Yup. The classic old switcheroo misdirection. They've been bamboozled. I think Zhongli's on the higher list. I don't think so. Because I feel like he's gone very undetected. I don't recall any time where the ministry or the Qixing, anyone has any reason to suspect Zhongli of anything.
That's where we come in. It's as simple as that.
Do you mean medicine?
You still have some important things to take care of, don't you?
That wasn't an answer.
As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe.
Was the weapons? It was the weapons, wasn't it?
So, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you for now.
Okay.
Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to every corner of the world, found your sibling, and neatly tied up all your loose ends along the way, you're welcome to come back here and I'll tell you all about it. You'll always be welcome in the Crux Fleet. I hope I get to see you on board again someday.
Oh, that was sweet. Guyun Buyers Club. Once everything is over, Beto hopes to see you on board again someday. Aw. Think they do know he's alive, though? What do you mean alive as in... You said Zhongli, did you mean Morax? Or Zhongli, the consultant? I'm gonna take care of these guys real quick.
Squall Fury.
I must leave. How tiresome. Take a break.
I've really been enjoying Centrone teams.
Come on, keep up.
Okay, why can't I hit this guy? There we go. Oh, nice. Target abnormal. Awesome. Okay, next, we've got 2 more. Just tell you to come back when you finish the game story, basically. Yup. Like, hey, when you've beaten the game, I'd love to have you on the crew. Alright, so that was all... Wow, that was all long branch. None of these branched off? Well, back to sailor training.
Chief Mate
Time for
Juice
the
is
shield.
breaking in
Yes,
the
let's do it.
newcomers, but I think
As
we
a
can
Noel
spare
main,
you the
I
tedium of
love
that.
the idea of the shield.
After this, the new crew members will be arranged.
The shield of the Crocs.
As I expected, you have a will to protect others. There are 2 main subjects that the Shield of the Crux focuses on: survival knowledge and entertainment. As I was saying earlier, survival knowledge includes prevention of injuries and diseases at sea, navigation and cartography, basic meteorology, etc. You can go learn about these skills from Yinxing, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respective fields.
I thought I'd be learning from you, Captain. There are crewmates who know even more than you, Captain?
Each sailor has their own strengths and weaknesses. I'm no rookie, of course, but you shouldn't underestimate the knowledge of the crew. If there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, it's my people. Go and get to work. I'll have some questions to test you later. I look forward to seeing how you do. I can't wait to see how you perform.
Alright, we're talking to... Oops.
Someone needs assistance.
You... Yinxing.
Hello, traveler. I'm Yinxing, the Crux's surgeon at sea. Whenever a sailor has a health problem, they come to me. I deal with it all, from seasickness and common colds to amputations and everything in between.
Wow. I'd like to learn about treating injuries and illnesses at sea.
Oh, I presume the captain arranged this, correct? All right then, let's begin. First of all, let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest danger that all new crew members face?
New crew members is probably seasick.
That can certainly be a problem at sea, but it's not the biggest danger.
Really?
The most dangerous thing for a newcomer is to underestimate the dangers of life at sea.
That's fair. It was also not one of the ones that we were given an option for. Noted.
Oh, I have seen many new crew members who see themselves as young and fighting fit and have no regard for safety. They think that since they are tough enough to look after themselves on land, they'll be fine at sea as well. Those are the ones that always end up in the sick bay. Everyone should know that being a sailor, especially on a long voyage, is a brutal job in an unforgiving environment. We have to face malnutrition when we're short on supplies, all kinds of injuries and diseases that the harsh ocean weather can bring, and even the psychological problems that can arise due to isolation and the lack of entertainment. To make things worse, The lack of medication and treatment options at sea can result in even minor health problems becoming serious, or even fatal.
Hence the need for amputations?
Oh, you probably thought I was joking, right? Well,
No.
that's not surprising.
No, I wasn't.
Most newcomers think the same way.
No, I thought you were being 100% candid. That was the scary part.
But hopefully you now realize that with a little extra precaution, a lot of these things can be avoided. Well, I think that's enough for you to think over for now.
Thanks.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
What's Beto's view on this?
Captain Beto?
No.
Well, out of everyone I've met, she probably values people's lives and safety the most.
No, Janitor Beto. Who else were I talking about?
Although I'm just a doctor, Beto has given me the full authority to send any newcomers who I don't see as fit for service off the ship until they are ready to come back with the right attitude. Every time we're stocking up before a voyage, medicine takes top priority. I'm even allowed to choose the suppliers, regardless of the price. We have adequate budget for medical expenses.
That's good.
Do you know what Morgrubber, our bookkeeper, calls this? A significant financial risk. But Beto knows the importance of having a healthy crew. That's why she has authorized me regardless. She places her full trust in me and believes that I can solve these problems. Of course, I have proven her right. So, to answer your question, that's how she thinks.
Ah, yes, Janitor Beto is my favorite Beto. Zhongli, that said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions? So, I guess they don't know Zhongli for a fact, but wouldn't be surprised if the smart ones among them at least suspect it. That's true. That's also really interesting. I don't think I knew that they were aware, or that they were made aware that Rex Lapis isn't dead. But also, what point does that serve? He faked his death so that they could be more autonomous. So why would he then go and basically undo that? He would undermine his own plan. I mean, I guess it's only to the Qixing, so they could probably keep it a secret from the public, but still, it seems a little short-sighted or sentimental. I don't know.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
What happens to the crew members who have had limbs amputated?
Oh. Are you concerned about them? No wonder Captain Beto thinks you're different. There must be more to you than just your strength. If you can convince Morgrubber to show you the books, you'll see there is a regular fixed cost titled Convalescence Payments and Incapacity Support for Injured Crew Members. Regardless of the fleet's income, those who have fought alongside us will certainly receive their compensation every year.
Wow.
Some of those that have returned to land have started small businesses, while others have chosen to go out traveling the world. The money is intended to allow them to live their lives as freely as possible. I'm sure being based on land helps a lot with that too. Still, we can't pretend like it solves everything. They call them life-changing injuries for a reason, you know. But if nothing else, it's good to know that while Captain Beto is in charge of the Crux, no one will get forgotten. Is there anything else you would like to know?
No, I'm good. Thanks. I've learned a lot.
Well, my pleasure. Okay, let's leave it there then. Be sure to take good care of your health. Be sure to take good care of yourself.
I think that was an accidental rhyme. Alright. Guixing. The Navigator. This is why Beto can't read maps.
Sorry about earlier, Traveler. We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet that we didn't notice we were going a little overboard.
Good thing the captain stepped in.
That's okay. I was hoping to learn a little more about cartography.
Oh! Well, in that case, you have come to the right person. I'm not just blowing smoke. You're looking at the most talented navigator in Liyue Harbor.
Ooh, that's a big claim.
I'll start by introducing some chart reading essentials for new sailors. Feel free to interrupt if you have any questions. Let's start with what to look for when you get a set of complicated charts. First, you should always look at any indicated shorelines, islands or reefs, water depths, hydrological conditions, and other hazards. With these features in mind, you can answer the basic question of, can I chart a safe course through this area? Visually, nautical charts are a little unique. Unlike land maps, most charts do not have a fixed scale, which means that it can be hard to precisely determine the exact distance between 2 points.
Why wouldn't they have a fixed scale?
The most advanced nautical charts come with a supplementary chart, which has different colored lines marked on it to indicate distances.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning that under my direction, the crux is using these advanced kinds of charts. Some cartographers mark out other points of interest on their charts, usually with their own special symbols. If they don't leave any accompanying notes, they can be very difficult to interpret.
For example, charts inherited from the previous navigator?
Not only those, we have tattered and torn charts that we've picked up from all over the place. To be honest, it can be quite a challenge, even for me. Some of these charts are really old and have symbols that I've never seen before. But if we don't decipher them, we will certainly miss many secrets of the sea. Fortunately, we have the captain with us. She managed to find some ancient books on semiotics that I can use to study the charts further. I don't think anyone other than our captain could manage to get these kinds of resources. Old charts and ancient books on semiotics are not the kinds of things that are sold in your average marketplace.
Taking notes? I mean, mental notes. I do want to know what semiotics is. Study of signs, symbols, and how humans make and share meaning. I don't know where I've heard the term before, but I don't know where I would have heard it. Okay.
Oops, I've gotten off topic. Well, that just about covers the basics of chart reading. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
Do you have experience drafting nautical charts?
Drafting charts? That's certainly a more advanced topic. To be honest, I've only attained a smattering of knowledge in that area. The charts we are using now are just revised versions of the ones left by the previous navigator. So my mapping experiences have been primarily limited to updating our charts to reflect changes in the sea. I think you can ask Captain Beto more about cartography. One time, the fleet sailed into an uncharted area by mistake. It wasn't long before we turned the fleet around and returned the way we came out for fear of potential hazards.
Drafting a chart where you head to bed. Have a good night, everyone. Sounds good. Thanks, Johnny. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you around. Hope you have some good rest. Here, let me give you a tuck. Take care, man.
But Captain Beto still managed to draft a simple chart of the area we sailed through for if and when we explore the area again.
And welcome back, Jua.
Incredible, isn't it? I was amazed to see that the captain could even do cartography.
Then why does she need you as a navigator?
Because I have the talent, and she doesn't want to let it go to waste.
Okay, that's fair.
She treats the whole crew that way. I initially had the same question myself. After all, in many fleets, the captain also works as a navigator. I couldn't understand her reasoning at the time, so I asked her. She just laughed and told me to wise up, saying that even Rex Lapis never fights alone. She wants everyone on board to master their role, so that the crux is not floating on her alone. That way, if the day ever comes when she's no longer with the fleet, we will still be able to sail onward without her. Captain Beto may seem aloof and even act careless sometimes, but the truth is that she's very considerate of everyone on board. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
Nothing else. Thank you.
My pleasure. A friend of Captain Beto is a friend of mine.
Alright, are we doing a third? Yep, okay. Shu Liu Shi.
Behold!
Oh. Oh, okay. Well.
sun rises.
Easy. Thank you, Orchid, for the hydrate. I will just get to the top of the mast here. What about a friend of Janitor Beto? Yeah, we can't leave Janitor Beto in the dust here. The heck? Okay. I don't trust this, so I'm just gonna do this. Cool.
Hello, traveler. Are you here to learn about marine meteorology?
Wait, how did you know? He could hear us from up here, couldn't he?
In my line of work, I've got to have a pair of sharp eyes. I saw the captain showing you around the training grounds, and then you went to see Yingxing and Huixing. So I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member.
You have a real knack for your work. Looks like Beto's got the right person for the job.
Okay, let's get started. First, I'll introduce you to the basics of meteorology. Marine meteorology basically means keeping tabs on the weather as well as other ocean phenomena, so things like sea fog, storm surges, water spouts, and so on. These are all potential threats to safe navigation. Luckily, whatever weather might be coming up, there's always some kind of sign that gives it away in advance.
First played this, a bit annoyed at the climbing. No wonder back then. And I think it's a bit clever because it's a hidden test to make sure you can actually traverse the hard to reach areas of the ship. Ooh. Oh, that is clever.
Take water spouts, for example. They're caused by high-speed rotating winds on the surface of the ocean. They can engulf large ships and do immense damage. But if you know that water spouts can only form in an environment with high temperature, high humidity, and large clouds, then you can be well prepared. You will be even more alert if you also know that the presence of winds blowing in opposite directions, with a significant difference in speed, is a direct precursor to the formation of waterspouts.
Wow.
And most importantly, if you spot a small white vortex emerging from the clouds, you should immediately notify the crew to steer clear of what's ahead. So there you go. Those are the warning signs of waterspouts. I am proud to say that over the years, I haven't let a single one sneak up on my watch.
You must have sharp eyesight. Sounds like you have a lot of experience.
I've got to confess, I learned almost everything I know from the captain. All the stuff about meteorology that I just told you about, she's the real expert. Do you know the small fishing village next to Wangshu Inn? I heard that when Captain Beto was a kid, she worked there fishing.
Oh, Beto lore.
Later, she made her way to the harbor where she struggled to make a living. Growing up in an environment like that, it's no wonder she knows everything about the sea.
Yeah.
When I first came on board, I lived every day wallowing in doubt, wondering if my former career as a sailor was all just a waste. But as I gradually learned some new things and became more experienced, I finally realized what makes the Crux so great. After all, not every fleet has the uncrowned Lord of the Ocean as their leader. I feel lucky just to have joined.
Thanks for your time. I think I've learned all that I need to know for now.
Find me anytime if you want to know more.
Alright, time to take a test.
So
Warning.
you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it would take you a while longer. So, what did you think?
This dialogue is actually the same story, but with different points emphasized if you pick the alternate choice. Interesting. Take the test seriously. 0 to 1 right, going down the wrong path. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna take it seriously regardless, but alright. Good to know. I need to be in the lock-in for this. There's a breeze. I've got everything down pat. It was a little hard, but I can handle it. It's pretty difficult. I'll need some time to review. We'll go with 2. That's the closest to what I'm thinking. It was a little hard, but I can handle it.
Now you know that the Shield of the Crux is not such an easy job. Let's get started.
3 right is max heart? Okay, cool.
First of all, life on the sea isn't always plain sailing. Injuries and illnesses happen all the time. But what is the single biggest danger facing crew members?
Underestimating the sea? Or underestimating danger.
Is that your final answer? All right, on to the second question. As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route using nautical charts. The charts used by the Crux have additional charts attached.
They have colored lines that tell you distance.
The supplementary chart has lots of lines in various colors for added reference.
Distance.
What is the purpose of these lines?
Yep, 3. Mark distances.
Okay, interesting.
Actually, wait, what was that fourth one?
Now, last question.
Wait, can we... We can't see. What was that one that's like a paragraph? I should have read that one. Welcome back, Angel. Home and making food? Nice, nice. What's for... dinner? Lunch? What is on the menu?
On longer voyages, we have to be especially careful to avoid certain weather hazards that pose a threat to the integrity of the ship and the lives of the crew. For example, water spouts. So my question is, how can we reliably predict water spouts so we can avoid them?
Well, I don't remember exactly how to phrase this, so I'm gonna see which one looks right. When Lishi says a water spout is coming, it's coming. You know, that's a good point. When Cedric says a water spout is coming, it's coming. Oh, I see. Wait, I don't actually remember the name of the meteorologist now. I thought it was Lishi, but I guess... No, is that the surgeon? I don't remember. Cedric is also not. I don't know. Presence of dark clouds and strong winds in opposite directions plus white vortices in the clouds. Or the presence of dark clouds and strong winds in opposite directions plus rings of white spots. It's not rings, it's white vortices. 3.
Okay, those are all my questions. Do you want to know how you did?
We failed. I know. Pack it up. Just put the fries in the bag. We failed. To add color and depth to the chart in a way that expresses the draftsman's aesthetic preferences and fosters a great appreciation of art among the crew. That's amazing.
I gotta say, each time I think I've wrapped my head around how great you are, you surprise me with something new.
Yo, let's go. Perfect score. Nice.
You got them all correct. They weren't the most difficult questions, but they weren't ones you could bluff your way through either. You've clearly been paying attention to my crew. Okay then, now it's time to apply that endless talent of yours to learning some new recreational activities.
Why learn recreational activities? To be clear, wrestling sea monsters barehanded is not my idea of recreation.
Don't worry, all our recreational activities are respectable and, above board.
Sure. I'm glad that you clarified that now, because we know your dealings.
You need to realize that being out at sea might be fun for the first few days while everything's new, but before too long, looking at the same old sea every day and being so isolated from everything can really cause people to struggle mentally. That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity.
That's a good point. Some alt dialogues in Steam. Let me
We
check
offer
them out
a
in
lot
a
of
second.
fun courses for our newcomer training, including fishing, photography, chess. Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening.
We know that she's just so enthusiastic about that last one.
Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've got some way of keeping themselves occupied at sea further down the line.
Mandatory electives?
Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that can be arranged.
Now you're talking my language. I was just kidding.
Well, for today at least, let's stick to the training schedule drawn up by Juza.
Alright, and let me see what the alt dialogue was. So after selecting one or no correct answers, -1 heart. Congratulations, you... Huh, wait a second. You didn't pass. Were my questions too difficult? They didn't seem to be all that hard. Did you get them wrong on purpose, or... Just kidding. I know you wouldn't do that. I guess you're just not really suited for life on the sea. In that case, how about we take the trip back to Liyue Harbor? Looks like you and the sea are not made for each other. Dry land is where you really come into your own. I've actually been hoping for the chance to give you an insider look at how some of the Crux's important business is conducted. And then jumps to the route where you're helping with finding the fish. Oh, that's a cool little tie-in. Okay. And then 2 correct answers plus 1 heart. Now then, let's see. Out of these 3 questions, you got a total of 2 correct answers. Not bad. After all, you didn't have much time to prepare. Plenty of people get through their whole training and still don't do this well. They still don't get a 67% accuracy? It seems that your survival know-how is now up to the standard required of qualified crew members. Time to move on. Next up, we have some Shield of the Crux recreational programs for you. And that just leads into this, I'm guessing.
If I remember correctly, it should be photography today.
Ooh.
Come on, I'll show you.
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day. The photography session has been postponed.
Why?
What's going on here, Juza?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain, the photography teacher just sent word saying that she's fallen ill and doesn't want to risk coming in case she keels over in class.
Fair.
I see. That's quite unfortunate.
Captain, if I may, I know a little about photography.
Oh? Quite the multi-talented one, aren't you? In that case, why don't you help us out and lead the class today?
Sure, that's what we're doing here apparently. And as you got 3 right, you got plus 2 hearts for a perfect run. Let's go.
Yeah, unfortunately, the original teacher canceled at short notice, so there's no time to schedule anything else instead. It would be great if the Traveler could step in as the teacher for the day.
It's up to you, Traveler.
Substitute Traveler, right here. Reporting for duty. It would be my pleasure.
Great, it's settled then. Juza, let's muster everyone over here to meet the new teacher.
Yes, Captain.
Juza gathers the excited crew members to meet their new teacher.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler.
I like the counting under her breath. That wasn't part of the dialogue, or at least wasn't right here. Maybe it was part of the original dialogue, but I do like that they included that. Wait, I want to hear that again.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler.
That's a cool little detail. Before I begin, I do have one condition.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Since this is a photography course, there has to be a subject. We'll need a model.
Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind. So, who will it be?
Chief Mate Juice. I think the most suitable model is Genshin. Suitable model is Shu Liushi. Or, I think the most suitable model is Captain Beto.
Me? well, we could do that. Or, Guyunstone
Yeah.
Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be a pity to not capture the scenery for posterity.
Yeah, sure.
So how about we snap Guyunstone Forest for today's class? Then there'd be no need for a model.
Come on, Captain. We talked about this. The photography class is supposed to be portrait photography. Have you forgotten?
A false choice. You don't, or you get bonus dialogue as long as you don't pick Beto. Darn. I'm sorry.
Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring
It's the
after a
Beto
while.
hangout. We had
I bet
to.
it'd keep the crew more entertained if we got them learning portrait photography so they could record moments in each other's daily lives. Those were your exact words, Captain.
Now, is it a different bonus dialogue for each person, or is it the same bonus dialogue repeated for the other 3? Really had to because everyone else comes up with an excuse not to do it. I see. So it is unique bonus dialogue. Interesting.
now. Strange. I don't seem to remember anything about that. Well, then in that case, how about Huixing? I bet she's perfect for the camera. Or Fuzhong. Or Mora Grubber. Even little Yue.
Seriously, Captain? Little Yue? You're just trying to wriggle your way out of this. This isn't like you. You are the captain after all. Of all of us, you're the best suited to being a model.
I agree. You were the one who invited the traveler to be the teacher, so you should cooperate, Captain.
It's great. She commands the sea. She fought many sea monsters. She's got that fearless aura. She can solve any dispute. She's too shy to be a model for the camera. You know what? I like that humanizes her a little bit. She was seeming a little too like, just, even these wannabe treasure hoarders were going to hand over, they were going to give her money. They were going to pay her to leave them alone. Oh, that is a lot of... Okay, so it was only 3 other ones. So we picked Juza. Whoa, me? You can't be serious. A bad picture of a guy like me gets to the crew. I'm sure everyone will blame the photographer for doing a bad job. I'm just thinking about your reputation here. You better find someone else. How about Captain Beto? Thinks she would be great. So it's the same for all of them. You can very safely head to bed. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Maddie. I appreciate it. Here, let me give you a tuck. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow for your stream. Have a good night. Yinxing. Huh? Me? But, oh, actually, I just remembered that the legs of these new chairs that I purchased are a bit too long, so I should go take care of that immediately. Is it the doctor's job to amputate chairs too? Anyway, I can't do it. I have things to do. I really should get going. And then Shuliushi. Look at the horizon. There's a storm brewing in the distance. But on a day like this, how is it possible? I guess I need to keep a good lookout today. Why can't you keep a good lookout and attend the class at the same time? Of course I can, but I think that's enough multitasking without adding modeling to the list too. That's funny.
Besides, Captain, you've never had your photo taken. It's high time you got one. You know, a heroic and striking kind of picture.
That's what I was thinking too, like a Captain, was it Captain Morgan? Like the one like up on like the front, the bow of the ship, like holding her sword down, like into the, like, I have this thought in my head. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen a picture of this somewhere.
We can even use it to promote the fleet during recruitment.
Ooh, not a bad idea.
Real funny, guys.
Trust your crew, Captain. You are the best candidate. Trust me, Captain. You are the best candidate.
Well, if you say so. I'm not one to spoil the fun. So, what do I do now, Traveler?
Smile and be happy. No, you can just strike an epic pose.
Like this?
You look a little nervous.
You're kidding, right? I've never had my photo taken before, but something this simple shouldn't be a challenge for me.
No, yeah, of course not.
It must be the lighting or something. You've got it wrong.
Perhaps you feel uncomfortable with so many people around. Perhaps you feel uncomfortable posing here. I think it's the people.
I never said that.
We can go somewhere quieter.
You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. That's a good idea, isn't it, guys?
Warning, pick the wrong choice and the hangout ends immediately. No ending, just failure. Hope you were taking notes. Wait, what notes? I thought we already passed the test.
The lighting may still be a problem. But I'm open to persuasion. If you have a suitable place in mind, I can consider it. Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. It depends on the place you have in mind.
Oh no. Okay, well, there's a fishing village near Wangshuin. That's where she grew up, doing the what, the fishing job. The other two places weren't mentioned, were they? No, hang on. Yaoguang Shoal, I think, was mentioned. Mount Tianheng was not mentioned this time. My gut instinct is telling me to go with 1. The fishing village near Wangshu Inn where she grew up. But would that... I'm trying to think if there's anything negative about doing that. Did she have a bad experience there as a kid? Does she not want to go back to, like, that village for some reason? Or, like, be embarrassed to go back there and, you know, be a photography model? I don't know. Nothing bad if it ends. You can just skip forward, and you do get some dialogue for failing. Alright, well then let's go with one that I don't think it is first. I don't think it's Mount Tianheng. So how about the top of Mount Tianheng, overlooking all of Liu Harbor?
A view overlooking Liu Harbor, huh? Sounds nice, but on second thought, I don't have any love for a lifeless gadget like the camera. I'd prefer to be having fun together with my crew. I guess I'm used to that rowdy bunch. So I think we can just forget the whole modeling thing for now. Sorry about that. I guess I'll owe you a favor.
Okay. Hangout event ended. Beto gives a hearty laugh and leaves the photography class. I've never seen this screen before. That's interesting. Okay, well, time to go back to here.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it'd take you a while longer. So, what did you think?
I think I would like to skip. Okay, I guess I cannot.
Now you know that the
There we go. Ah. Retake the test? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Well, that's fine. We already know all the
your
answers.
final answer? As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route. Okay, on longer voyage. So my question is...
Was it, here?
Okay. I gotta say, you
Nice,
got them
nice.
all correct. They weren't the
And then
most
skip
difficult.
again. This should advance all the way to... Oh, okay. It just skips the dialogue.
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day. The photog...
There we go. Be my pleasure.
It's settled then.
Trust me.
Well, if you...
I think this is the one we're supposed to choose. So I'm going to... It's not like it's hard when all the answers are marked in advance. So I'm going to go with Yaoguang Shoal.
Well, Yaoguang Shoal is pretty relaxing. But if I want to enjoy the ocean breeze, why don't I just stay on board the Alcor and enjoy the breeze with my crew? That'd be more fun if you ask me.
Yeah.
So, I think we can just forget the whole modeling thing for now. Sorry about that. I guess I'll owe you a favor.
Yeah. Okay. Check plan one more time. So it was the one that I was thinking. It's good to know now after the fact.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh?
Hard skip. And then underestimate.
Is that your
skip.
final answer?
You can click the gray box and skip the quiz instead of clicking the white box. Which? Oh, I see what you mean. Yep. Okay. Well, we're already here, and I can actually see the paragraph now.
Okay, interesting. Okay, those are all my questions. I gotta say,
Yep.
each time...
We're a master at test taking. Certainly not cheating from our past self. Why is it raining again?
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day. The photog...
Alright, be my pleasure.
Great, it's settled then.
Yes, Captain.
Oops. Skip. Trust me.
Well, If you
Skip.
say.
Okay, so like I said, I'm pretty sure they didn't even mention these other two, so this one was kind of the obvious choice in the beginning. I've heard there's a fishing village near Wangshu Inn.
The fishing village near Wangshu Inn? That place is deserted now, isn't it? How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. I don't think I've ever seen it on a single map.
Ooh. Oh, is this bad? Are we not supposed to tell her that someone else told us? I feel like this would entice her to go there. Does this choice matter? Different dialect, but doesn't matter? Okay. Okay. Shu Liushi told me he once lived there.
I'm surprised that you remember such a trivial detail. He's right, though. I did live there for a while. And now that you've mentioned it, it's given me the urge to go back and take a look around.
No one's found some treasure there. Treasure? There? I guess I missed out on that one. It just so happens that that little village is where I grew up. And now that you've mentioned it, it's given me the urge to go back and take a look around. How about we... Oh, she's probably going to say it right here.
Well then, let's go. We can take this opportunity to pay my old home a visit.
I'm going to take this opportunity to pay my old home a visit. It's close enough. Alright, now where? This place? Also, wait, real quick. How many have we...
Fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Alright, let me check how many endings we've got. Was it 4 or 5? 3. Sorry, I meant 3 or 4, not 4 or 5.
The wind rises.
Oh, what? We're too high to... Uh-oh.
How tiresome. Cha.
Nice. I'm really glad I got Sandrone.
It's certainly seen better days.
Hmm.
It was never that impressive, but at least back in the day, it was a lively village and home to several families. I wonder how long these last few old houses will remain standing.
So, what exactly happened here?
Nothing as dramatic as you might think. A few small incidents occurred, and then people began to leave. Come on, let's take a walk around. People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver. With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which had been passed down from generation to generation. Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called.
Next fork is at the end of this route. To Zhongli. End of this route, so finishing Route 5 should only take like 2 to 3 minutes or so. Interesting, okay.
Zhong. I barely remember this name.
It's probably because you were little at the time.
You're right. I was only about 5 or 6 years old when I first arrived here.
Oh, wow.
I was homeless and had to wander around the streets. I remember finally managing to find half a rice bun, but then a stray dog jumped out and snatched it away from me.
I think I actually know that story. Why do I know that story?
Half a rice bun was not something I was willing to give up so easily at the time, so I chased it all the way to this neighborhood. Then a few fishermen saw us running and stopped me. They were kind enough to give me some food.
Oh.
Seeing me stop, the dog also stopped running. But straight away it keeled over and never got up again.
Oh.
Maybe it was too tired, or maybe it had starved to death.
Oh.
I went over and saw that the dog still had the half rice bun in its mouth. It didn't let go even at the very end. Poor thing. Had I known the dog was so weak, I would have let it take that half rice bun.
That's when the villagers here took you in?
I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death over some scraps of food. But I got lucky. The village chief took pity on me and brought me to their home. That's how I ended up staying here.
The story would have been so traumatic for a child. Honestly, yeah. Oh my gosh. What made you leave later?
Do you know what the name Beidou means?
No.
Come on, I'll explain along the way.
Actually, I think I've heard what it means. I don't remember what it means right now, though.
About a year or two after I arrived, the village chief fell ill during the winter and passed away. During that same period, the harvest was getting worse and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day. Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch. But in the end, they all turned on me, saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in. They said I was bad luck. They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived. Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out. They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault. I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Beidou. Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village. They shouted, "Nando controls life. Beidou controls death. Beidou controls death." Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Beidou was a constellation. And the Alcor, one of its stars, was an omen of death.
Oh.
Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief.
Oh my gosh. Null, welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate. Hang on, has it been so long? Yes, it has. I just learned today that this came out in, what was it, 2.3? Thank you, Drew, for the shout to Nullrite. Ooh, how was NTE? That was today, yeah? Was that today or yesterday? That was today. I think all the days are blending in. But hope you had a good stream, my friend. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for the hydrate. But yes, it has been. I'm slowly getting through them. I've not touched any of them really, except for a few, including especially the Noel one. So yeah, we're just filling some time. Today for me and yesterday for you, maybe. But hope your stream went well. Yeah, it was 2.3. Okay, yeah, it's definitely kind of showing in some ways. Like they only just recently talked about the or they brought up the Inazuma conflict. I'm like, wow, that's a throwback. It was good, nice. I don't know much about NTE, but other than it's like, oh shoot, I tried to do the comparison with a different game earlier. I'm forgetting like all the other games that they remind me of. What is was it GTA? It's like Gacha GTA. Her name reminds you of a story of an evangelist who fostered a boy whose parents named him Diablo. Oh no. But no, I can see the resemblance there. According to Google, Northern Dipper and is the Chinese name for the Big Dipper star constellation. Navigation ancient Chinese astronomers named the seven bright stars of the Big Dipper Beidou because travelers and sailors used it to find the North Star and guide their journeys. That's really cool. But no, this whole story is sad. Like, I wasn't expecting these hangouts to have, like, emotional moments. There was the one earlier, and now there's this one, and I just want to cry. Pretty much, yeah. It looks fun, but, like, I don't know what else there is besides just the gacha and the GTA aspect. And I don't have... Well, one, I don't have, like, the mental bandwidth to pick up another game. Especially another gacha game, and two, I don't actually have like the enough storage space on my computer for downloading new things. So I need to, because I partitioned my C drive incorrectly a long time ago, so it now prevents me from downloading most things because it basically runs everything through the C drive first for some reason. But maybe one of these days I'll pick it up.
I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in would grow up to be seen as a curse that brought about the village's total destruction.
If you're cursed, then I think I am too.
What do you mean?
The Animal Archon's Gnosis was taken after I arrived in Mondstadt.
Is that all?
The Geo Archon's Gnosis was also taken after I arrived in Liyue.
And let me guess, you got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well?
Basically.
Well, you seem to wreak havoc on a grander scale than I ever could.
Does that make you feel better now?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to convince me that I'm not cursed.
Well, yeah.
I appreciate it, and I'll take it. Let's not forget that the people whose names stick around are the ones who emerge from the stormy seas unscathed, and the ones who get swept away in the wind are the fledgling birds who couldn't hack it.
Inazuma times, indeed. Truly. We broke the curse in Natlan. Well, a lot of bad things happened in Natlan. The Gnosis didn't get taken at that point. But the Gnosis is lost, and a lot of bad things happened in Natlan. So, I think an argument could be made that the curse, the quote-unquote curse, was not broken.
I, for one, have never encountered a storm I couldn't weather. But your journey's far from over, isn't it? Just remember, there's no telling what else you might encounter in this vast world. So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale, tell them Captain Beidou demands to have the honor along with you. Remember, you'll always have the Captain of the Crux to back you up wherever you go.
I suppose we're just two scapegoats looking out for each other.
Two cursed scapegoats banding together for survival. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at the same time, I kinda dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Right, teacher?
You finally remembered what we're here for. I thought you might not be in the mood.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So, do I need to strike a pose?
To be fair, the Gnosis only went missing. It wasn't confirmed stolen. Technically could be destroyed. That's true. And Nightcrawler, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 20 months. I don't know why I didn't hear a sound alert go off for it. Thank you for the check-in as well. Thank you, Nightcrawler. I appreciate it. Happy birthday, Nerdy. I appreciate you, Nightcrawler, so much. Thank you. And here's the fork. Okay. There are 3 options, though, but only two paths it could be. Right? How have you been, Nightcrawler? Hope things have been going well. 2 of these take you down one ending, the last brings you to the other. Okay, gotcha. You really miss a lot by this hangout ending early. Yeah, you really do. Flirtatious. What? Let's do epic pose. I want to do epic pose first. That's because that's the idea that I had in my head. Perhaps you could strike an epic pose.
All right. How about this?
I mean, that just looks casual, but sure. Why was Noelle right behind her?
How about this pose?
I still think you should have, like, over here, one leg up on the stone, your claymore just, like, dug into the ground while you're holding it, like your wind-swept hair blowing back. But alright. Adjusted to, okay, well, I guess it's the rectangle. Sure.
So, is it done yet? Please don't tell me that it looks weird.
Not at all. It's perfect. You were born to be a model.
Show me.
Only if you promise to give it back. You promise not to beat me up if you don't like it. Things going alright. Go game and fall asleep because already tired, but just want to wish you happy birthday. So have fun stream. I appreciate you, Nightcrawler. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have good games, get some good rest, and I'll see you around, hopefully. Take care. And thank you again. Only if you promise to give it back.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Now give it here.
Hand her the photo.
Yes. I see. All right. On behalf of the Crux, thank you very much for your photography class today. You've been an excellent teacher, and I couldn't be more satisfied. Now, as captain of the Crux, I am exercising my official right to requisition this photograph for future promotion and recruitment purposes.
I thought she was gonna say requisition it to destroy it.
So I'm afraid I'll be holding on to this. That's fine with you, though, right?
You promised to give it back. You sneaky. Yep, sure, okay. Photography class for 2. Laughter breaks the solitude of the long silent village, and the lonesome scene grows pleasant once again. That's sweet. Alright, so let's go back to here. Prerequisite not yet completed. Okay, well.
Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief.
Wait, did I click the right one, Jua? I wasn't looking at the name. I assumed it was just where the fork was. Okay, cool.
I bet he never expected that the little girl he took. What do you mean?
Animal Archon.
Is that all? And let me
Geo
guess.
Archon.
You got to Inazuma?
Skip. I'm a little scared to choose 3. We're gonna go with 1. Because I feel like, oh, you know what? Hang on, 1 and 2 are gonna lead to the same thing. Do 3. Okay, we'll do 3. Maybe go for something a little flirtatious.
All right.
Shoot.
How about this?
No, go back. I clicked the wrong one. How do I leave this? Get me out of here. Get me out of here. How do I get out of here? No. Alright, hang on. I can do it from here, right? Alright. There we go.
Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief.
Yep. Skip.
All right.
Oh my.
How about this?
Why did it not give me the... I pressed 1 because I thought it was going to give me the Animal Archon and the Geo Archon thing again. Alright, get me out of this. Get me out of this. Start again. I'm bad at this. I really don't want to click off. I don't know what it is, man.
Here we are. This
Okay.
is the old house of the village
Skip.
chief.
And then what does it give us? 1, 2. I'm going to click with the mouse. I'm not even going to use the numbers. So maybe go for something a little flirtatious.
What? The nerve! What do you think this is? I don't want to do this whole modeling thing. Hey, cut it out. No more pictures.
Oh. Quickly press on the shoulder before Beto is fully prepared and a very charming photo comes out. Wait, that's... That you agreed to strike a flirtatious pose. Sorry, you agreed with who again? That's actually kind of funny. Oh my gosh. Deep breath, no, in through the... Wait, how does a giant eyeball breathe? Like this. Like that. That's a great picture, though. Alright. And that is all of the endings for Betos. Alright. What do we have left? Why is this... I guess it was just telling me that we had one done. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. We've got 12 more left out of how many were there to begin with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done. So 18 total. Alright. Enough for 12 whole streams? You know what? You're so right. These are the backup stream ideas.
Someone needs assistance.
Next stream is going to be the event. So we've got that one covered. Well, actually, how long does this event take? Surely it can't be a whole stream's worth, right? Wait. Oh, it's Kachina and Barbara? And Barbara. Nice. Probably event plus exploration. That sounds good. So in through the pupil disturbs your understanding of physiology. Why? Wait, do humans not breathe through their pupils as well? I don't know, that seems pretty weird to me. Alright, well, in the meantime, ooh, I can bully a local.
Come on, keep up.
We're not getting the full, like,
Break.
stellar conduct. But I mean, we're just doing, like, regular attacks. Ow.
How tiresome. Take a break.
Could probably... Oh, that was an event. Okay, cool. Didn't realize that. I could probably increase her cryo damage. Oh, she's only on a 2-piece clad? That's not even... Oh, right, because I was farming for these and not getting anything good. If we wanted, like, a solo and not a stellar conduct Sandrone, cryo goblet with 2-piece blizzard strayer, I guess. Well, we can breathe through our tear ducts. I think only some people can do it, though. Wait, really? I'm not sure if I knew that. I need a statue here. Then next week is theater reset. Ooh, okay. Nice. We have something called a mouth. It connects to the esophagus, which connects to the lungs. The lungs pull air in and push air out, causing breathing. As if you don't know this already. No, what do you mean? That's brand new information for me. Thank you for educating me on human breathing mechanics. On human mouth breathing. Alright. Anyways. No, I think we've done a pretty good job today. I think we'll go ahead and end it there. Just so I'm not, like, trying to fill time. I'm getting a tiny bit tired as well. If I can retire a bit early. Maybe grab a snack. Can tell you're new because you didn't notice the mistake. Which mistake? Oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Esophagus, it's the trachea that leads to the lungs. So you said esophagus, and I'm used to hearing the term because of my allergies. So I'm a little predisposed to just accepting information regarding the esophagus. I think, sir, you cheated with that test. Anyways, I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but like on stream, but I have oh shoot, what's the full term? Eosinophil esophagitis, I think, is the full term. EOE. That's what flares up when I have my allergic reactions. So you know what? They're chilling. We're gonna leave them alone. Did that from memory and only Google to check your work after sending the message. Nice. Here, I'm gonna do one ley line and then we'll call it a day. Oh, it's this one too. Okay, hang on. Oh, the Sandrone thing might not work because of this pyro mage. That's fine. It'll be fine.
Right here, right now, right here. Life goes on.
Come on, keep up.
My goodness. I love it so much. It's so good. Oh, this seems gonna be really fun in Snezhnaya. Alright. That's why I got it wrong in the original. Also possible to breathe out, push air through the tear ducts, but not intake air through them. I'm surprised you don't breathe through the tentacles, similar to a plant that has small openings, but on a larger scale. Well, no, of course not. My tentacles are for grabbing things. They also help with the whole not flying, what's the word? Floating, I guess is the word I was looking for. It helps with the whole floating thing. Kind of surprised you willingly put Diona in this team instead of Nicole or Shilonen. Because Diona is like kind of meant for it, and we did her Witch's Revelation. Shilonen I think would be... Oh, also I needed a shield. Nicole would have been good for shield. You know what? Let me try that. I'm gonna try that real quick. Where's the guy? I'm gonna try against this guy. It's not a great test because I can't really record this as a baseline. Ideally, I'd like to be fighting two things back to back, but you know, here we are.
Emerge, right now, right here. Wheel of life. How tiresome.
Is her shield? Okay, I thought her shield was already gone. I didn't even have to do it. I didn't have to finish him off. Thank you, Nicole. But yeah, let's go ahead and end there. Let's find someone to raid, because I'm getting a little tired, and I don't want to just extend this for the sake of extending it. You know, this was really fun though. I'm really glad that we got through another hangout. That was a really fun hangout, and it had. I was surprised that it had like those sad moments. It was really good though. It was like really good writing. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate it. Here, let me get to just chatting here. Thank you, Orchid. Thank you, Jua. Thank you, Bark. The Null, if you're still here. Nightcrawler. Maddie, Mochi. I appreciate all y'all. Thank you, thank you. Let's go find someone to raid. Alright, do we have any friends online right now? Ooh, I see 2 Genshin streams going. What about... Thank you, Mochi, appreciate it. Good work on today's stream. Thank you, Null, I appreciate you. And yes, thank you, Jua, for being an amazing mod. Everyone give Jua mod pets. Let's go say hi to Toast. He's finishing his viewer theater runs this week. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go say hi to Toast. Alright, there we go. Here are the raid messages. Alright. Point and laugh at stream elements for not being subscribed anymore. Be sure to be here on Thursday because I think this event allows co-op. Oh yes, it's a co-op event. Probably. So be here Thursday if you want to join in. But yes, thanks again everyone for hanging out. Oh, he still has your theater to do? Nice. Maybe he'll get around to it today. Alright. Yeah, let's go show some love to Toast. Really chill. I was gonna say chill guy, but chill piece of toast. No, but we love Toast. He's got a great community. Great guy. So let's go show some love. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.